This program is intended for mature audiences and may contain some material that is not suitable for everyone, including violence, coarse language, and unfiltered opinions. We do not endorse the views of those we report on.
The horse has been divorced.
This show brought to you by Snow's Clam Juice.
And horse divorce.
Horse divorce goes good with wash your sister sauce.
Horse divorce. The opposite of animal husbandry.
Here at Snow's, we carefully select and gently squeeze every clam to bring you the finest of clam juice.
I could go for some clam milk right now.
Don't say it like that.
Man, you don't like when I call it that? Oh, damn.
Yeah, I think there's a significant difference between clam juice and clam milk.
Wait, you've never tried milking a clam before?
I've never had a clam that was giving out milk. Like, are you like Rev? Are you on cleanup duty?
How much for?
Oh,
God, no. Yeah, come on. We just started the show. Jesus.
You started it.
How much do you drink clam milk? Seriously.
How much is the clam juice?
No, for clam milk. I'm not asking you about juice. I don't know what juice is.
Not a sponsor. Mud. Do they make clam milk?
I've never seen clam milk. I've seen clam juice.
All right, you know, to the first person in the audience,
clamato juice, which is tomato juice with clam juice in it.
Oh, Jesus.
Everybody, if you have a milky clam, please just go either, all right, throw it back in the ocean or go see a doctor.
I'm offering a $100 reward to the first audience member who can milk a clam.
Oh, God.
You know what? I'm sorry, Lizard. I'm going to have to issue a certificate of clam discharge.
Oh, God, that doesn't sound right. Anyway, yeah, we got 16 beautiful people watching right now. I'm going to say hi to them. I also want to bring attention to this. As always, before we get into the show proper, if any of you guys can help out with Mango and help Small Human, it would be much appreciated. Mango, if you want to give a little bit of a summary.
So, my usual tiny spiel. So, Small Human and I living in a hotel at the present moment. Tomorrow, I'm supposed to go look at a house. So, hopefully, all of that goes very, very well. But for now, in a hotel. If you would like to help us stay afloat, especially until Friday when I get paid again, it would be much appreciated for things, like over-the-counter medicines and food. And
important shit.
Yeah.
Yes, actually important shit.
Indeed.
Okay, let's all jam out with our clam out and get this show underway.
I can't believe I started the show like that. I have no regrets, but at the same time, I can't believe it.
I've noticed that Lizard has clammed up.
What's up?
All I was going to say is your Dutch meat goes well with some clam juice.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Snow's Clam Juice, not a sponsor.
I'm going to be torturing your fucking bladder once again, I see. What's up, Seth? We got Seth here. We got Sydney. What's up, Fit and Curvy? What's up, Juniper Jupiter? We got fucking Bill Portley here. We got Tony. We got fucking Comfort Doll. I'm sure there's other people here. Why don't you guys say hello? And then there's, of course, our lovely panelists who are in the chat as well.
Don't forget the lurkers.
There'll
be somebody lurking.
Their lives matter, too. Also, I guess I should say this since I don't really talk much about the other channel on this podcast, surprisingly, but we've been doing a lot of good shit on the side channel, Underhaven Gold. Go and subscribe. I know a lot of you guys just figured out about that shit today when I posted in the Discord, so go and subscribe. We post a lot of good clips on there. And I've also started doing live streams on there where we like do a deep dive into a certain like stream or video, and we just find what's worth talking about on it for clips. So yeah, go check that shit out. Without further ado, we should probably get into some content here. We do have a fuck ton of content to talk about tonight. Yeah, Brett Keane really fucking hates women, and he's basically been making some weird allusions to the fact that he's unhappy and with his relationship.
Brett Keane hates women?
Yes, he does.
No.
Inconceivable.
It ain't so.
Well,
he made it more transparent than ever, though.
Let's take a swing at this one.
Yeah, there's some other stuff. I want to just give a bit of a summary.
I'll see myself out.
We've made worse jokes on this show. It's fine. But yeah, I want to give a bit of a summary of what else you guys can expect. We'll probably jump into the Brett Keane thing first, but I want to talk about a bit. This was kind of old news at this point, but I do want to touch upon it a bit because it's the first time we'll get to talk about it on this show proper. But Dave was confronted by me on a number of issues last Sunday, so we'll talk about that. Mr. Dapperton has some content. There's some Von Helton shit we want to talk about, and even there was a fucking video that Jason put out earlier this week taking a shit on G-Man. It seemed like he was just coming up with a bunch of fucking bullshit. I talked to him. So I want to dive into that, and I'm sure that the lovely people on this panel will also have something to say on that.
I was just going to interject and say, don't actually take a shit on G-Man.
I mean, yeah, I would hope not.
There are toilets. I know G-Man has.
Save that for the fucking OnlyFans.
Well, he does enjoy taking some cream on his back, so
especially in a crowded closet.
Yeah, in a closet. Yeah.
He might be down for getting shit on too.
It's getting cold. He needs that toilet paper for heat.
Oh my god.
Poo.
Actually, let's take a fucking look at the thing that Jason posted first. Because honestly, the Brett thing, while it is actually interesting for a Brett video, which is a rarity, I want to look at something a little bit shorter first. So let's take a look at this. This was posted 5 days ago on I believe this is their actual fucking Instagram page, Real Rev and Shanny. This is just called The Judgment of Name. I know that name has been out there for a long ass time, but if he doesn't want it said, then I'm gonna not say it. Which is not something that Jason here is going to oblige. So let's take a look at this fucking shit.
All right. Hi, guys. I'm not going to wait for people to come in or nothing. I just want to get this out there, and I'm going to make it long enough so that I can just have it up there. So I got a message from G-Man on Skype, and he accused Shanny of me of doxing, which is bullshit. The only reason he said that was because we called him Gary Moore, which everybody knows his name is Gary Moore.
I personally don't think it fucking matters if the information's out there. If you were a fucking friend of his and he entrusted that knowledge to you, then you shouldn't go out and fucking say it. You shouldn't perpetuate that fucking information. That, I believe, is pretty fucking immoral. Especially you as someone who's benefited so much from fucking G-Man and the shit that he's done for you guys.
Yeah. Gary Moore allegedly likes to be pooped on. So,
like, I don't know if anyone on the panel disagrees with that. Like, it's fine if you do. It's just, I just look at it like this. It's like, no matter how much of a fucking piece of shit G-Man is, if he doesn't want some private information of his perpetuated out there, then I'm not going to engage in doing that. Unless it's like something to do with him, performing some type of really immoral or criminal activity. Then I guess that is information that needs to be out there. But shit like his fucking legal name, it's fucked up to be putting that out there if he doesn't want it there.
It's like the only person I'd let say my legal name is Dave because that's what shows up on his thing. But I don't appreciate anybody not using your internet name. Yeah. Like I know almost everybody's name on here, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm not just gonna say it out loud. That's not my place.
That's a
It's
good
not
point.
anybody's place.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, because
just
there's no reason that he couldn't just said the judgment of G-Man. Like, he did this because he
So-
knew that it was going to piss off G-Man.
So
Yeah.
here's the thing. Having been on the internet for like the last 25 years, the one thing that I've learned is that the sacrosanct of the handle is really common and should be adhered to. Just like if you were talking to somebody on the CB, you don't know anybody's actual fucking name. You know their handle. So
Yeah.
you just use their handle.
handle, call sign, gamer tag, whatever you want to
Exactly.
call it.
I feel like it's
just-
basic respect, and it's something that
Yeah.
even fucking Dave seems to respect most of the time. So I don't know why someone like this has no goddamn excuse. Even
And
though
you know-
Jason's a million times worse, like he still has no excuse.
Dave
Well, okay.
Dave has never. Oh, I was just gonna say Dave has never like doxed anybody or like done any shitty things like that. And the people that like kind of went after him, yeah, they're shitty people. But I'm sorry to cut you off, Mango.
Yeah,
Oh,
go
no,
ahead.
you're fine. I was just going to say though, like, G-Man may want people to call him G-Man, right? But I mean, he kind of deserves it for all the times that he has spoken Drag's legal name out of pocket, all of the times that he has spoken Rev's name out of pocket, all of the times that he's called out Shanny's full name out of pocket. Like, he can want to be G-Man. He can be upset that people use his first and last name, however, comma space. He's the one that put it out there on his own videos multiple times over, and he is very comfortable speaking other people's name out of pocket.
So
I
yeah,
can-
he's a total hypocrite, which I can understand and I can agree with that.
Yeah.
I still do think that like someone should try and be the bigger person and not engage in that. It still does look bad on Jason, is all I'm saying. Is, you know, like if he's going to fucking have a bone to pick with you know, G-Man doing that shit, then he shouldn't do the same fucking thing to G-Man. Is all I'm
Right.
saying.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I'm
you
glad
took
you
the
pointed
words
that
right
out
of my
because
mouth, too.
yeah, I'm glad you pointed that out anyway, because I didn't know that G-Man had a history of himself doing that shit. That does
Yeah,
put it in
I
perspective.
didn't know. I had no clue what Drag's real name was until one day, like, G-Man just casually dropped it, and I was like, "That's his name? Huh? I thought that was just a meme. No, it's his actual fucking name."
Yeah, I know several people's names from the internet, and I like forgot them.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about
So I was
that.
just like, I don't
Yeah.
care.
I refer to them as their
Yeah.
handle. And for most
Yeah.
people, I'd prefer to not know their actual name. I don't want the burden of
Yeah.
that responsibility, if that makes sense.
You know, and Lizard, you know, he can be trusted. He hasn't told anybody that my real name is Jody.
Oh man.
That's why that will be his latest reason for being angry at us. I am telling you from the source here of what's going on. The reason that this guy is treating us this way, both me and Shanny, and he's thrown me in there too now. Before he was kind of treating me like, oh, well, I want to deal with you.
Yeah, because you act like a leech. Like you guys don't act independently of each other, at least not nowadays. I'm sure there used to be some level of that, but you guys just basically make the same fucking decisions for each other. It's very rare that one of you will actually. Well, I mean, Shanny talks shit on Jason all the time, but it's very rare that Jason these days will
Excuse me.
fucking fall out of line.
Yeah, they're
So-
kind of joined by the harms.
Yeah, exactly.
He's had that beaten out of him over the years.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah,
What's up, Esben?
It has been quite a while since we've seen Rev getting Bucky. I mean, the last time was around Christmas time in Colorado, right before they got thrown out, and she just fucking browbeat that poor little bastard nearly to death.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen him get uppity with Shanny.
Who
She moves
I don't
fast when
really
she's
wanna
angry.
Oh
Oh.
yeah.
deal with her either. Okay, fine. You're full of shit. I just told you that she's dead to you because she can't stand even the fucking sound of your name. So, this is G-Man's way of getting out of giving me an agreed to amount that he told me on the
Hold
phone,
up, hold up.
$6,500 for the
Hold
house.
up.
It was
What
$1.
the fuck? Okay, hang on.
No,
I-
there was something else that happened.
Oh, it was? Okay.
I want to know what the fuck is going on with the Rev's tip of his nose. It looks like he's got like a fucking keloid on the front.
So our running theory right now is that Shani has punched him in the face so many times that like that is just damage from having his nose broken by her and not having it
Holy
properly.
hell.
Jesus Christ, fucking hell.
I'll
I
say
don't, I,
this.
I don't know. I mean, the bridge of his nose isn't fucked up enough to have been broken several
Yeah.
times. It could be just that he's losing so much weight that his septum is starting to show through the end of his nose.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I think what the main issue is that he is severely dehydrated.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well, he
He's
drinks
severely
plenty
a
of
lot of
Healing.
things.
he looks dry. Like he just looks like his lips are chapped. He's tired. I mean, he's greasy. It's classic Rev, but at the same
He's
time,
greasy.
like, dude,
It's
drink
been-
some water. Have a glass of water.
It's been a long time since Rev has felt moist.
Oh.
Sale of the house.
Moistness.
This is
Brought
his
to you by
way.
Snow's Clam Juice.
Oh,
Not a sponsor.
Jesus Christ.
Not yet. Not yet. Maybe at this point it will be.
I wish he could just be upfront with me and others that that's what this is about. But of course, him being a fake Christian that he is, he wants to appear like he's being benevolent still and trying to show us also.
You're the one trying to save this shit, solve this shit with a fucking Instagram video.
okay.
Why don't you fucking
well,
reach
here-
out to him?
Well, here's the thing. Okay, here you go. What had happened was, since people are missing this part of the story, what had happened was G-Man sold the house, right? And after G-Man sold the house, G-Man's sister was like, G-Man, the thing that you should do is give Rev some of that money because he is in this situation. I think that you should be the bigger person, a good person, and give Rev some of that money. And G-Man was like, okay, so G-Man went over to the uncle's house. And according to G-Man's retelling of the situation, Shani ran out guns blazing and called him the N-word with the hard R. And he was like, I offered to go out to eat with Rev and pay for lunch, have his car fixed, give him some cash, maybe get him an RV, get him away from Shani. And Shani's calling me the N-word, and he's like, I'm not leaving my wife. And in Rev's recounting of the situation, G-Man came over, some words were had between Shani and G-Man, and G-Man had offered to do these things for Rev, but not for Shani. And, like, you know, because they're a couple, like, you should respect his wife. And Rev said himself that he did not want the money that G-Man was offering. He did not care. He wrote it off. It's no big deal. It's nothing. It's done. It's gone. Right? So Rev said himself in a video that is still available on the internet from September that he wants nothing from G-Man for the sale of that house. The internet is forever. The internet remembers. Now, the night before this video, they had gone on live. Rev had like this massive fucking headache because of alcohol withdrawals because he couldn't go donate plasma that day because his blood pressure was too high. And so was his heart rate, talking about a 130 fucking resting heart rate. And so, like, he was on live talking about how he had a headache. He apologized in his withdrawal stupor to G-Man for if he has ever said the N-word towards G-Man. He was like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. Like, because he heard that there were clips out there, especially on Fat Courtney Love's channel. And then someone donated them, like 2 people gave them money. And he was like, you know, I think I should go up to the corner store and get a coffee because it has to be caffeine that's causing this. And then they got off live. They got beers. Shani came back on drunk. The video is still up. And she decided to go after G-Man, talking about how he's never going to inherit the kingdom of heaven. And she was so drunk, she was using G's. She said things.
Yeah. Not a common thing with Shanny.
No, and so this is the follow up from the next day, where because Shanny was talking out of pocket on G-Man. G-Man hit him up on Skype and was like, "She can't be doing that shit." And this is his response, as though all of the other stuff didn't happen because he's been getting so fucking wasted that he doesn't remember shit.
Jesus Christ. That's a lot of context, but I'm glad I got it. Holy crap. I didn't know there was so much to this.
Teach us a lesson at the same time. This guy's out of my life now. I could see what he's about. He runs
Yeah, until the next time that you guys fucking make up and do it all over again.
from obligations
Pretty
that
much.
he even puts on himself.
There seems to be a cycle with them. Like, how many times have they
yeah.
fought with G-Man and made up and fought with him again? Like,
G-Man will be back.
oh, 100%.
Because this was something he said that him and his sister said. I'm sure that money's long gone. It might be.
Long gone.
Wisterby. It could be gone. He acts like he's very frugal and he spends his money wisely and all this shit. Who knows? You could be very correct. What he wanted to do was start a house flipping business with me. That was his plan. That's what he said.
Holy fucking shit!
So-
No.
No.
That sounds like the worst idea ever. They
Dude,
can't even take care of their own house. Like, fuck.
I've said this before, though. Okay, like
Oh shit!
I-
Sorry. Go ahead.
I know where Lizard's coming from when it comes to Rev doing stuff with G-Man and flipping houses and everything like that. But you have to remember that when G-Man was sold the Scranton house for $1, the house was condemned. No one was supposed to live in it. And he got that shit fixed up to where he could legally sell it with a realtor. It was no longer condemned. It was able to be lived in. He managed to do it without getting, proper permits and stuff, but he managed it and was able to get a nice chunk of change for it. So G-Man having this idea of doing that and trying to offer Rev a job with it, that just seems like a very oddly kind thing for G-Man to do. G-Man has this weird soft spot for Rev.
Yeah, Jason working with his hands, though, doesn't sound like a good, first job for him to get.
Bruh. I don't want to get into it, but G-Man, for all of his faults,
His farts.
he is like he has a soft spot and he's kind of generous to these people. He could be generous to so many other folks. He works really fucking hard. G-Man works really
That's
hard.
one
He
thing
knows
I'll give
how to
him, yeah.
work,
That's true,
you know?
yeah.
And flipping a house is not easy, especially depending on the house. It's not easy. It's really fucking not, because you never know what the construction was like, 40, 50 years ago, and what you have to comply to now. So a house, dude, you would be paid $13 an hour to, pull up tile, and you'd quit within 5 minutes.
Exactly. Even fucking Shanny's idea for him to be a fucking postman was, a way better idea than trying
And
to,
he rejected that shit.
I know, something
that's
so
a
simple.
government job.
Look,
Yeah,
I give Shanny a lot of shit, a lot of shit. But that was not actually that bad of an idea for a job for Jason. And the fact that he just had a tantrum over it. I get that she was being a total hypocrite because she was also unwilling to work, but that was not a bad idea for a job. Jesus Christ.
Trump, the next deal. Making deals. Digging ditches. Building properties and selling them. Okay.
Pouring concrete.
Maybe not the best example to lead by. Someone who's gone bankrupt multiple times on a major level.
Yeah, pouring concrete. That's what I was looking for.
They
That's it. I wanted you guys.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, they just said two things that really pissed me off. Jason, you could never dig a ditch. What does it take to dig a ditch? It takes a spade, a digging shovel, a scoop shovel, and a post hole digger. That's what you need. Those are the tools you need. And that there, if you don't have those and you want to start your own business, that's probably around $300 worth of equipment. Plus, you have to know what the fuck you're doing. Jesus Christ, and I have. Jason, can you move an 80-pound bag of concrete 150 times?
He can't even move an 80-pound Jason. Let's be honest.
Is to know this.
Hashtag 80-pound
Go
Jason.
on a slander campaign.
80-pound Jason.
But I'm telling you the truth from the source. The other guy, I'm telling you straight up what's going on right here. And he's throwing us under
He's giving us the straight up.
the bus to get out of giving us $6,500. Yeah, all the paperwork was done and everything. Maddie Lover. You wanted to do house flipping? Sounds fun. Yeah, it would have been if he was a different type of person. But he needs
G-Man seems like the only one who would have had any fucking capability of doing that shit, and you're fucking flinging shit at him.
mental help, and he's just. I'm done with him. That's it. I saw this message. You guys doc drop. Gary Moore, Gary Moore, Gary Moore. Everybody knows your fucking name.
What a
I'm done
fucking
with
cockhead.
You're out of my life for good. It's disgusting.
Yeah, until you need money next, you fucking shitbag.
Mhm.
Your conduct will be judged by the Lord. Done. You want to say anything?
I have nothing to say to him.
Amen. Finished. Go with Jesus Christ. You're gonna.
Man's done
Yeah.
more for you than you've ever done for yourselves. Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, and that's fucking sad too.
No, it isn't. And look, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Despite all his flaws, he's done more for them than they've ever done for their goddamn selves. It's sad but true. It's sad but fucking true. All right, let's take a look at something else.
Mudbroker knows this. I know Anna knows this. Mango kind of knows this. It's getting cold.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
They're
getting
gonna
cold.
want that money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this has been a very big positive for my mental health is doing this show.
Yeah, I fired up the heater stove today for the first time this year because I have two wood stoves. I got my cook stove you can see in the background when I have my camera on. Then in the living room, I got the big heater stove, and I cranked that up today just mostly for a test drive. It ain't really that cold, but
Mm.
it's going to stay cold enough during the day that I need just a bit more than what the cook stove will usually keep up with. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit chilly there in Scranton, PA.
Yeah, and Comfort Doll hit the nail on the head. Successful house flipping requires a lot more than manual labor because a lot of older houses have older electric, they have older appliances, they have
Mhm.
older construction, and you have to know how to get that up to code.
You kind of have to be a
And
jack of all trades in a way.
you really have to know what the fuck you're doing. You can't just demo the house and put up some tile and be like, oh yeah, it looks fucking good. You have to be like, okay, well, what about the waterproofing? What about the heaters? What about the gas lines? What about the the electrical lines? Where does the breaker box go? Does this breaker actually work? Do I have
Yeah,
to
it's a lot of
replace it?
fine details.
Yeah.
There's so much shit
Mango.
in there.
Could you provide some context on this? Who the fuck's Pookie?
If memory serves, Pookie is one of G-Man's relatives.
Pookie. I love that. That's a great fucking nickname. Oh my
The
god.
Comfort Doll can correct me if I'm wrong, but if memory serves, it's one of his relatives.
I know.
But yeah, I'm sorry to have dropped so much context on you all at once when it comes to that video, but
No, it's fine. It was necessary. But
right now, like the only reason that I am currently following like Shani and Rev and what they're up to is because we are in one of the most interesting times since they have been back online while in PA. Because Rev is donating plasma twice a week to be able to afford to buy beer. And he is drinking so much that he is having these active memory problems and he's drinking on stream, which
Jesus
means that
Christ.
we are looking at a potential for a second wet braining incident. And that is both terrifying and something that needs to like be watched out for. Because They do currently have 2 pay piggies that donate like once or twice a week to them, but they donate plasma to like get beers and shit, or at least Rev does. So it's very scary time.
Yeah, that's very fucking
Yeah.
disturbing. That's not a good combination of things, by the way. At least I don't imagine it could be. What's up, Mistaken Reaper? Hope you're
Hey,
doing
Reaper.
well. Nice to see you here.
Also,
Hi,
fun
Reaper.
fact: Pookie is the name of Garfield's teddy bear.
I know, yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's true.
My
Sorry,
dad
I
used to
didn't-
call me that when I was a kid. It was like a
Aw.
nickname for
Aw.
me. Yeah.
Did you help G-Man rebuild his house?
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't, you know? Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm related to G-Man. I've just never let you guys know.
He was like, "Hey, Pookie, here's your uniform. It's just a thong."
What the fuck? What? Man, that was really out of pocket. Fucking hell. All right. Let's take a look at this Brett Keane video.
Oh no, that's another such a life.
It's actually like one of the look. Normally, a Brett Keane video doesn't hold my attention. This one was so bad that it actually did. He says a lot of really sexist things in this, so let's take a look at it. It's
How
interesting.
individual is this situation?
Oh,
it's
very,
very
very.
individual.
Holy
Oh.
fucking shit! My ears.
Yeah,
Well-
don't have it blasting
Oh.
up, you fucking dork.
All right,
Jesus
so
Christ.
I have these pliers here. I'm gonna go ahead and just pull out one of my teeth instead.
All right, let's
Well,
continue.
never mind. That's actually this is the money maker.
Oh my god! Wait, look what he looked up on Google. He just looked up feminist ugly. He just looked up feminist
Feminist
ugly.
ugly.
Wow.
This is like the greatest screenshot ever. Just this image.
I
Feminist
know.
ugly, and then his
With Brett
ugly mug
Keane.
right there.
Yeah.
I like the one right by his fucking turkey neck. That's just like a
Yeah.
vampire or some shit.
Oh yeah. That's
He
your
doesn't even
average
have a
feminist.
neck. His head
Clearly.
just looks like a pimple that needs to be popped.
Oh my god, that's an Amazon poster. It says "Feminist: The Ugly Truth." It says "In stock."
Oh my
All right, I'm about to look that up on Amazon. Hold on.
Oh my god.
No way, dude.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brett Keane. Welcome to the Brett Keane Show. These
Why do you-
Brett Keane show.
Why do you say
Yeah.
it in fucking air quotes? Why did you include the air
It was single air quotes too.
yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brett Keane. Welcome to the Brett Keane Show.
Wait, no, he didn't even like move his fingers. He just pointed.
He
his
just pointed
fingers.
upward, like, "Yeah, this is my show. Look at it.
Oh my
Look
God.
at how entertaining it is."
Wait,
That
it's
is
a real
not
one?
a poster. That is
What
a
is it?
book.
Oh
knew it was
It's a
no!
book.
Oh
It's a
no!
book.
It's a whole ass book.
Is
It's
it
a
as
book
good
by
as
Brett Keane.
Eternal
No, it-
Undying Love?
It's called Feminism: The Ugly Truth by Mike Buchanan.
Hmm.
Butt cannon.
Oh, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my! That
Let's
guy
see.
delivers my corn.
A book written by
Oh.
Random Fruit Bowl.
It has long-awaited answers to over 50 of the most challenging questions in the modern era, including: Are you a misogynist if you only hate feminists? What is feminism in the modern era? How do radical feminists view the world? Are feminists less intelligent than normal women?
Oh my god, normal.
Are
women.
feminists less attractive than normal women?
Well, you're normal, woman.
Why do feminists deny the different natures of men and women? Why must taxpayers stop financing women's studies and gender studies courses?
Oh my god. All right, I think I've gotten the idea.
Wait, is
Oh,
that
Jesus.
Dapperton's real fucking name?
Well, you know, he's got a point there. They've had these women's studies departments in universities for decades now. If they've been studying them that fucking long, they should have it figured out by now.
Y'all haven't gotten to hear the best question.
Oh no! What is
It's a three-parter.
Oh
Are
no.
feminists delusional? Is the Pope a Catholic? Do bears crap in the woods?
Is the
Come
Space
on.
Pope reptilian?
Oh, he's a funny guy.
All right, let's
Oh,
dive.
well,
I never thought I'd say this, but let's dive into Brett Keane already.
I bet the rest of the book is a real knee slapper.
Oh, I bet.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brett Keane. Welcome to the Brett Keane Show.
I can't get over that shit.
Okay.
All right.
These pictures that you see are pictures of the type of women who exist today. The type of women who claim to be feminists, who claim to be
The women
standing
who
up
won't
for
whack
the
my
equality of
pee-pee.
women.
I like how when he turns
Click
turns to face the camera, his hair makes it look like he has a goiter.
Yeah, it really does.
here.
He looked
We're
up
going to see
trad
it.
wives on YouTube.
Yeah, traditional wives. Yep. Oh my god.
Look, if that's the life you want to live, go ahead and fucking do it.
You-
Live
yeah.
your life the way
You do you, but Jesus
Stop
Christ.
trying to force on everyone else, though.
A big
Yeah.
trend that's
Yeah,
going
if you want to have the trad wife lifestyle, and have come home and have dinner on the table every night, and shit, you goddamn well better be able to produce the nice house in the suburbs with a white picket fence, take care of them 2.5 children. Yes.
I feel like this entire video is just him like expressing some low-key frustration at fucking Dorn.
Yeah, yeah. Like I'm supposed to fucking take anything seriously from a guy who has beaten his wife quite a few times before.
Because he keeps talking about how much he dislikes the fucking modern woman in this. It's like, aren't you satisfied with your fucking modern day woman? Like, what the fuck?
Your woman literally provides for the whole household by working outside of the house.
There's no allegedly in there because the criminal record is public.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. You don't have to say allegedly for that one.
Yeah, once the conviction goes through, you can drop the allegedly part.
Yeah.
We're going to see a big trend that's going on.
I already see a big trend that's going on. It's your fat fucking face.
He specifically did not say Orin, by the way. I don't know if you noticed that, but yeah, he strayed away from it.
TikTok, where traditional classic women, young women,
Classic women. It's like they're fucking
Classic
cards
women.
or some shit.
I feel like that's a euphemism for women who are at least like 55 and older.
Yeah, you can get special plates for your classic women.
Oh my god.
Brett deserves whiskey plates though.
The registration doesn't cost as much.
Well, here in Ohio, they just say historical.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, listen. To be fair, I live in a state where there are collector plates, and then you have regular drivable antique plates, and the collector starts with a C. So,
Jesus Christ! I hope you feel better soon. That's not good. Fucking pneumonia.
Pneumonia is not good.
Yeah, pneumonia is not good shit.
Yeah, woo! Go for the record. Sorry.
and
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ, that was a bit inappropriate, wasn't it? Yeah.
Look good for her husband.
No,
look
I
good for
really
her,
hope you feel better.
and also look good.
Yeah,
for
agreed.
family. So, a lot of these women of nowadays, they go over to TikTok.
These women nowadays.
Am I a women of nowadays?
I don't know, Mango.
You are women.
These women are nowadays. Jesus
Are you a
Christ.
woman? We don't know
Yeah.
these days.
Are you nowadays?
Are you nowadays? Are you now, or have you been in the past? Have been a member of the Communist Party?
Oh,
Has
Jesus
the sun
Christ.
eclipsed the moon? So are you in the day?
All right, we're getting too
Have
Shakespearean.
you ever
on
fallen
here.
out of your gamer chair?
No. Mango, explain.
And they bitch and moan about how
What? What? There's
No.
context to this?
No, I was
I
gonna say.
fucked up. I said the wrong thing. Like,
Oh, okay.
She said the
Alright.
harvest moon was when the sun eclipses the moon. So
Um,
How about whatever.
by the way, we got 20 beautiful people watching right now. If you can drop a like, it'd mean a whole lot. Check out these links too. Help out if you can. It would mean a whole lot to me.
women of the past didn't have rights, or women didn't get treated properly.
And you think that was better?
Because they didn't have rights. They
Jesus
didn't
Christ.
get treated properly. Like
He
what?
says this as he's guzzling
Brett.
down a yoo-hoo.
Brett, I hope I don't even know if his empty fucking head can understand, but women weren't allowed to have credit cards until the mid fucking 70s.
Like,
So, he's stunningly dumb. He's just so stunningly dumb. He hasn't changed
Have you ever
anything
watched
in
these
the last
TV
17
shows
fucking
or
years
looked
he's
at
been
TV
online.
magazines, or even if you're an older woman that's been around for
Gesundheit.
quite some time, and you were to think about the way they used to look back in the day compared to the way they do nowadays, these women who are filtering and dyeing their hair all different colors, these women who are
bro,
like,
you used to dye your own hair.
Oh
Now
my
you
God.
can't afford it,
You
you
used
stupid
to
idiot.
dye your fucking hair black, Brett. Who the fuck are you to talk?
Yeah, women have never dyed their hair. It's always
No,
been
no.
natural. Always natural color up until about 1994.
Yeah, who the fuck is this fucking peak of human perfection to judge others' appearances? Like,
This-
oh yeah,
this-
look at these other people don't take care of themselves.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah,
damn.
women of before nowadays, they never dyed their hair. That's why when the men were at work and these women were starting to gray at the top, they suddenly were wearing bonnets, and then the next day you see them, they had just gotten back from the hairdresser with freshly done roots. No dyeing of the hair.
He's being a complete and
Magic.
utter hypocrite right now. What's
Yeah,
up, John Coyote?
Hey,
And
John.
that's something I never understand about
What up,
women.
man?
You see all these women running around that got beautiful blonde hair. Why the fuck did they go and dye the roots brown?
Mm.
Brett, I mean, I guess Dorn. I almost forgot her name. Dorn hasn't been working outside of the house enough because apparently his neck has been repossessed.
Oh yeah. That got repoed a long time ago.
they end up looking like a damn beach ball.
Dude, who the fuck are you
You
to talk?
resemble a beach ball the most. Shut up, Brett.
Dude,
I
you
guarantee
not only
you
resemble a
probably
beach
have a
ball,
big
but you've
enough
got a
height.
beach ball's fucking complexion.
Brett, I guarantee that if somebody were
These
to drop
women
you
who-
from a fucking large enough distance, you would bounce like a fucking beach ball.
Who's this guy to be fucking talking about people's appearances in general? That's the point I'm trying to make. It's like he doesn't take any care of himself. If he at least took the best care of himself possible, I wouldn't judge him.
Hold on.
He looks like a ninth-rate mall Santa.
Exactly, yeah.
Before you go on, is that his tongue or a growth on his lip?
I think it might be his.
That's his tongue.
Yeah, that might
That's
be
his
his
tongue.
tongue.
Is it?
Yeah.
That was not his tongue.
What the fuck was that then?
That was just some lippage. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
I think he's
Did Dorn start fighting back?
Oh, it's the filter. It's the filter that he's
it's
using.
The filter. Yeah.
Yeah, notice.
Yeah. I
it's
see
the
it. Now we can see. Yeah.
Now it's the filter. So Rich coming from a guy who complains about women using filters.
Exactly.
Uses a filter himself.
Well, yeah. This is one of the older videos. Now we know that he doesn't even fucking show himself in videos anymore. He has that static fucking video that we figured out was just played on loop over and over again. That was fucking amazing. That's what sold me out covering Brett Keane again, honestly.
With the microphone conveniently covering his toothless mouth.
Yeah.
And even though this is before, even though this is before, he's still completely in the dark because he doesn't want to see. He doesn't want you to see his background. He doesn't want you to see the majority of him.
Yeah, I'm gonna point something out to you. Because he's wearing a black shirt, he looks like a floating head and quote unquote neck. Minus the neck.
He hasn't washed that shirt in months.
Yeah, that's true.
That's all I have to say.
It's got all that manatee algae growing.
Did you just not think he looked like a floating head, man? Because he does.
They can't even take care of themselves. But they're angry.
Brett, you are just so blithely unaware.
You can't fucking take care of
fucking
yourself. You can't
existence.
provide for yourself or your fucking family. So who are you to judge? You have to fucking let Dorn do all that shit for you. You don't even treat fucking Dorn decently.
Jesus Christ, Brett, you're too poor to provide even a simple excuse for anything.
You don't like independent women of the past. They think that if you beautified yourself and spent any time in the kitchen actually trying to make nice muffins, then you must be like some kind of slave. You must be
Brett didn't
kind of
That's
get his
not true.
muffins.
No,
That is not true at all. You see, there's a lot of women that identify with being feminist, but not like radical feminists, because radical feminists, yeah, they probably see it that way. But like your average run of the mill feminist is okay with being in the kitchen and cooking. They're okay with doing things for their partner. They're okay with also providing for themselves, but they're also okay with splitting the rest of the work for the house with their partner.
Yeah,
They're
there's a wide
okay
variety
with
of people
splitting
who
the
adhere
difference.
to it. Like,
yeah.
it's not like just, but that's the thing with Brett Keane. He always just picks the most extreme examples of every group. This is what he did when he was a fucking making constantly like, religion videos and shit. He would cherry pick the worst fucking atheists imaginable, the worst people on the platform, and be like, look at this. It represents all atheists. Like, he always does this type of shit. He always paints like a broad picture. He always paints with broad strokes for people that he doesn't like, basically. It's ridiculous. Hi, I'm fit. I'm a feminist, but not a radical one. I like equality across the board. Well, he's about to talk about how much he hates fucking equality.
Yep.
When the truth is,
It also loves
women who are
poop.
running their
No.
No.
nothing more than jealous and angry and
You're full of shit.
means to be married or in a relationship.
Hold on a second.
What? Huh?
This
Excuse me?
motherfucker. This motherfucker. No, I'm not talking about Fit. It was just Fit doesn't love poop. It just makes her money. Anyway, that aside, this motherfucker just chugged down a Yoo-hoo and now he's drinking a Powerade.
Yeah. A grape
Wash-
Powerade.
He's washing it down with some Powerade, yeah.
He's
Golly.
getting that liquid
I noticed,
peanut butter and jelly situation.
But it's not just me.
Stop! Never say that again.
That's the highest of the
I hate how accurate that is to how he probably looks at it too. It's like, oh yeah, it's a great combo. Sometimes I like to put them in the same bottle together.
Also, it's chocolate and grape, but
Yeah,
come on, yeah.
Same thing.
Well, Dorn's the one cleaning up the peanut butter.
I try to keep it at minimal. That way I'm not.
All right, we've already had enough jokes about Von Helton and peanut butter. We don't need to fucking resort to this shit.
Having a Peter Pan peanut butter emergency over here.
All right, let's get
Talk
2
about
seconds
Neverland.
Let's get 2 seconds to this Brett Keane video. Come on, Gord. Come on.
Not completely and utterly disappointed whenever I run into people or whatever.
Oh, it's hard for people to not be disappointed in you when you run into them.
That's on a screen who's gardening. They're watching a woman who's cooking. And they're watching a woman who says, I love my husband and I want to be there for my husband and my kids. I don't want to be one of these women who are constantly out working and spending all my hours and days, tearing myself up, trying to bring in a paycheck, but never actually get to see my kids grow up and all this. And he's
the entire point is that people should be able to fucking make that choice if they want to engage in that, or if they want to, be at home. Men should be able to make that fucking choice too. Like, you should be able to do whatever works best for your situation and whatever works best for the fucking people involved in the partnership. Whatever terms they decide on as a consenting adult, who the fuck cares? Like, really?
Stop taking the words out of my mouth.
Something that Brett Keane also doesn't seem to realize is that for a lot of people, having a stay-at-home parent isn't a choice. Like, they don't have the option to have a stay-at-home parent. And for some families, it's not an option for one partner to work or have both partners working. You have to have one at home because the finances will not allow for daycare. Like, daycare's fucking expensive. If you want to get into a good daycare that is not going to abuse your kid, you're looking at like $400+ a fucking week. You're looking at more than a mortgage payment.
Yeah.
And
that's that's kind of the trap people fall into with both parents working. Say you both clear $35,000 a year. 2 jobs, 35 grand a year is 70 grand a year, right?
Mhm.
No. You double all your expenses, your transportation, lunches, all the little incidental nickel and dime shit. You got kids, now you're paying huge daycare. Actually, at best, you're going to make 1.5 times of, the same amount of money that you would have before. And that's why a lot of people, when they got shut down during the pandemic, they realized, well, if you can get a job that makes $6-8 an hour more, we're actually farther ahead with just one of us working than both. And that's exactly what a lot of people did, ditched all the low paying shit, managed to find, because a lot of people were still looking for jobs and they were willing to pay $5-6 an hour more. All of a sudden, only one person needs to work. And yeah, it's you're not going to double your income with both of you working. It just never works out that way.
No, and it's
Another thing. Oh, go ahead, Lizard. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, like, childcare is really fucking hard. What happens if kids are fucking dumb? They're constantly trying to like kill themselves. So
Or their
basically,
siblings.
like, what happens if you're working and you're trying to make some money, and all of a sudden your kid falls off the jungle gym and breaks their arm? Like, you have to leave work and then go take care of your kid. Are you going to get paid for that? Maybe not, especially if you're working hourly. Like, no, I'm going to go take care of my fucking kid. I don't give a shit about this. But then I have to put in expenses towards that child and their care, and I might miss work. And, now we have to trade off taking care of the kid because they got a broken arm and they're in pain, all this other shit. And that's just like a really minor situation, individual. So it like, there's so many factors, so nuanced, that people like Brett Keane in his sneeze face does not fucking understand, because, well, he's never worked. He's never come home fucking tired. I used to work with a lot of dudes, especially like both in the army and in civilian world, where mom or dad would go to work and then they would come home and they would have like an hour of dad or mom time. It was like, okay, I have 1 hour to just decompress. It's dad time, and then I can go fucking do the shit. And then they'd come in tired the next day because they're like, yeah, because my kids wanted to fucking hang out with me. They wanted to spend time with dad. They wanted to spend time with mom. And, I had to take them to baseball practice or some shit like that. There's so many fucking factors going in. This dipshit doesn't understand because, well, he never took care of his kids. He just listened to, well, we'll get into that at another time.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
in relating to how terrible healthcare is, and also unrelating, but also relating at the same time, go check out these links and support.
Yes. Everybody in the United States of America should have the same health care that I am provided. I basically pay nothing for health care. And you shouldn't have to put your life on the line for that.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I agree. 100%.
Oh, no, my bad. I'm a communist.
Oh, yeah, apparently.
They have children or their
I'm
own.
sure if Brett Keane sees this, which he will, he always looks up his name. Like, he will definitely try and call you that if you refuse this shit.
Well, he's the only one that comments and then hearts his own videos.
Yeah, his opinion doesn't matter on anything.
Yeah.
Divorces, because they couldn't get along in their own relationships or learn how to be compatible with a man.
I'm sorry, could you rewind that just a little bit?
Yeah, I think he started talking about like horse divorce or something.
Up, trying to bring in a paycheck, but never actually get to see my kids grow up and all this. And these other women out here who don't have children of their own, or they've been through several divorces because they couldn't get along in their own relationships. Or
what?
Basically, yeah, blaming people for not being compatible with each other when sometimes that's just how it is.
Yeah, there's so many people that, like, Shit, fucking Dan Povenmire, the wonderful voice behind Dr. Doofenshmirtz. He is very old. He has been with his wife for a long time. They have a child in middle school and, child in college and a child in high school. And they separated last year and came to the conclusion a few months ago that it is in the best interest of themselves and their children to go ahead and just get a divorce. And they've been married for like 30 plus years. Sometimes you just fall out of love. Sometimes the things that you thought were working before for you and your family just are no longer working. And the best thing that you can do as an adult in that situation is to step the fuck back, reevaluate, and have the difficult conversation.
Yep, 100%. That's the responsible
Mhm.
thing to do.
Well, half of all marriages end in divorce, and the ones that work out end with at least one of you dead.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Mud.
Compatible with a man.
On Mud's
They get
point,
mad at that.
my dad died when I was like 2.5 years old. I never knew him. And my mom raised, a police officer, 2 business owners, and a combat veteran on her own. So I'm just saying, maybe Brett isn't the right guy to talk about the strength of women in the work field.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fucking awesome, dude. Your mother truly was the sharpest knife in the drawer.
Yeah, see, something else Brett doesn't understand.
Really?
What?
Anyway,
That's the most. That's the what. I thought that was sweet. Come on.
That was. I don't have a comeback because that was awesome.
I meant that the sweetest way, the most endearing way possible.
They don't like that, so they'll go over to TikTok and they'll leave deranged comments. They'll say, "I hate you. You're stupid. You're ugly. You're a dumb bitch." Every single thing that you can think of.
Oh, Brett, you're
noticed
ugly.
that.
You're stupid. You're a dumb bitch. Nobody likes you. You're a loser. You have no neck. You look like a manatee. You're a failure. Your kids don't love you. What else?
See, with 99% of other people, here's where I'd be like, all right, man, that's enough. But no, continue.
You have no teeth. It's all
maybe
your
not
fault.
that. Maybe not that one for the reasons Mango's gone over. But yeah.
Okay. If I were to shit in my hands and clap, it would be better than seeing you on screen for another second. So there you go, Brett. Just give up.
Yep.
Entirely.
Oh my god. All right. Well.
And I'm not
What?
advocating for unaliving. YouTube.
No. Oh, yeah.
I know the
YouTube employee watching this. That's not an actual advocation.
No, no.
I don't even want someone as vile as Brett Keane to do that shit. There's always a better solution.
In the day, they look like they were divine.
You know what's the better solution for Brett Keane? Stop being a piece of shit. I'd much prefer to see that.
Oh no, that will never.
I know
change
that's
his
the
head.
bigger impossibility. However, I would prefer to see it.
He
That's a
looks
bigger
more and more like a
stretch.
piece of shit every day. He's turning white. He's getting sun bleached.
Oh, dude,
man.
you gotta screenshot this. Praise all. I am Brett Keane.
Damn.
Praise the waterhead.
behold the wonder that is Brett Keane.
I gotta ask Brett Keane about what it was like because he makes fun of trans people a lot in this video. But I gotta ask him about his transition from fucking blue to white. You know, he's like the Michael Jackson of manatees. He just keeps shifting around his colors back and forth.
The program he was running that filter on actually got defunct, so
It
can't.
doesn't matter if I'm blue or white. Yeah.
You'd see the women, all cleaned up and everything, and they'd be like, "Hey, honey, how are you doing?"
Thank you, Jilly's mom. Also, hello, Jilly's mom. But thank you for supporting our lovely co-host.
Awesome, thank you,
And I hope you had a wonderful day at work. Just pure angels, pure
Yeah.
angels.
in their high heels and pearls. Brett, Leave It to Beaver was not a documentary. That
He
shit
really does
never
think that shit was
fucking
real.
that shit never existed anywhere.
But something that I like to talk about sometimes, though, is the fact that a lot of older people, especially, boomers and really the boomers on like the younger end of that spectrum, uh, I like to call them the Leave It to Beaver generation because they grew up with that particular ideal of how life is supposed to be. And millennials, Gen Z, a lot of younger Gen X, they grew up in a time where everything was very rapidly changing from the norm, the Leave It to Beaver style, to developments in technology, developments in psychology, the discovery of various things such as like the more pronounced gender spectrum, like everything like that has just evolved in such a way that while we can generally keep up as younger generation, they're not used to things changing in that rapid of a manner. There wasn't that rapid boom of shit that suddenly changed constantly.
Maybe some of the older boomers. See, I'm Gen X. We went through all the shit that the boomers fucked up. They had sex, drugs, rock and roll. We got left with AIDS, the DEA, and a flock of fucking seagulls. So,
Sorry.
the boomers, especially the older boomers, did go through that. I mean, they had the Leave It to Beaver type generation, but once you get past that, it was changing pretty rapidly, starting in the 70s, which was when I was a kid. Yeah, and it has accelerated after about 1990. But yeah, the 70s and 80s, it was already changing real fast. That's the time when manufacturing and heavy industry in the U.S. was dying out. Jobs are hard to find. There's quite a bit of turmoil involved in that. So you're right, but you're a little bit off on your time frame.
Well, the reason that I phrased it that way is because I know that there are a lot of Gen Xers that, because of where their parents were, like age-wise, like silent generation, older boomer, things like that, they aren't exactly as open to change and new ideals, and are very, very hard-headed and stubborn because of how their parents were.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know if anybody remembers the time.
You always are. It's fuck your parents. You're wrong.
I don't know if anybody remembers the time, like it was probably like around the Obama presidency where millennials just became like the fucking demon of society.
Oh yeah.
And you had people, well, the internet was coming into, video making, and I think pretty much everyone here can remember dial up, where AOL was the main way to communicate. Now, like, we're all over the fucking place, so we can actually like talk and video chat and all this stuff. And people were making videos of like, it was like young millennials just being like, "Oh, I hate my generation because this, that, and the other thing," and it's just like, you should probably stop listening to your parents about certain things. When they tell you that the stove is hot, then the stove is probably hot. However, if they tell you, I don't know, hate your generation because you're not like our generation, then maybe you should just use a little bit of critical thinking.
Yeah.
And
maybe you should think for yourself sometimes. Sometimes.
Days.
More often than a lot of other
Come
folk
home
do.
from work. They'll be sitting there.
More often than this guy.
They'll be sitting there.
Ding, 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 ding. Who are you talking to, hon? Ding, 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 ding. Oh, did you say something? Who wants to be in a relationship with someone like that? Who?
It's because you're that fucking uninteresting, Brett.
Oh my god.
You see what I mean here, though? Like, where I'm like thinking that he's like trying to like call out Doran low key here. Like, why else would he be making this type of video if he wasn't fucking unhappy in his own marriage? I get he's trying to like slam on the modern woman, but it just kind of seems like a low key dig. I know he's not coming out and explicitly saying it. I don't know. What do you think, Mango?
It very much does feel like a dig at Dorn, just because I'm betting that, like, when she gets home from work, whenever, you know, there's not a restraining order out and she's allowed to be in the same home as Brett, I'm betting that she gets home, she, like, sits down for a while and just, like, chills on her phone. She's probably, like, scrolling, you know, Facebook, catching up with, like, her family, catching up on like whatever conspiracy theories are newer and out there, and like probably, you know, messaging family members like, nah, he's not beating me today. And then he's just like, oh, who you talking to? And she like doesn't pay attention to him because, well, he's
uninteresting,
decompressing.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get some new makeup so I can prepare for that nice punch in the fucking face.
But also,
gotta look
like,
my best.
Jesus
but also,
Christ,
Brett's
man.
extremely
Way to be
uninteresting.
direct.
Like, why would anyone want to pay attention to Brett Keane to begin with? Honestly,
Literally, he's done streams where he's just, you know, he fucks off for several hours, and
no one on YouTube wants to watch him. Why does he think his life would be any different? He's not interesting.
He's about as interesting as watching fucking paint dry.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm guessing that he just like rolls over when she gets home from work and they're sitting on that, you know, the mattress he's been laying on for, you know,
the past 1,000 years.
I was thinking that. Anna.
What, 1,000 years? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but yeah, 1,000 years sounds right.
Crusted over, and he just like lifts up his gun and just fucking outgasses, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you want some of this situation?" And she's just like, "Ding, ding, 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 ding."
What? You don't think anyone would want to get it on? You don't think anyone would want to get it on that cheese encrusted mattress?
He just rolls over, and you hear like a loud whistle, and then it kind of goes.
All right, you know what? You're banned from the program. I was about to call you out earlier on your fucking shitty jokes. You've been hamming up. I don't know if it's the fucking sickness, like getting you delirious or some shit, but you've had some fucking hammy ass jokes.
Oh,
and you know
yeah.
What? You know what? I'm goddamn tired of it. I'm tired of it.
No, you're not.
This is the first time he can breathe in weeks, and you're just gonna shut him down. Jeez.
You're just gonna close me off like my airways tried to do to me.
I
Stop the lockdowns.
I just thought of something incredibly fucked up to say, but I'm not going to say it because I actually value you a lot as a friend.
Yeah, it's the first time in weeks he could breathe, and look what he does with it.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm not sucking up all the fucking free air like Brett is, all right?
No, that's true.
Fortunately.
Oh my God.
What?
Maybe I should have fucking had you on here while you were sick so you couldn't talk. Maybe I would have liked you
fuck
better.
You. No. That would have been goddamn miserable.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have said anything.
No.
Yeah, instead of everybody else being miserable. Actually, I'm having a great time. This is a great show.
No, this has been a
Hit
great
the like
show.
button, folks. We got 21 beautiful people with large dicks.
Yeah.
Watch
Yeah.
The biggest.
Yeah, why is that always the
mastodonic.
thing that I say? Like, I'm always like, yeah, beautiful people, big dicks, like that.
I don't know. I tried to do what you said earlier and you know use my huge dick to hit the like button, but now my
How'd that
phone's
work?
folded in half.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, but
What? Oh, hold up. Was it folded in half beforehand?
At least you have something to brag about now, I suppose.
Was it a flip phone?
No. It was, you know, just a smartphone, but
now it's a
luckily
flip phone.
luckily it's an Android, so it just became a flip phone.
You got to get one of those bending phones.
Which constantly has
And bend it over.
Penis.
head down in the dirt.
Wait,
You
what?
see a lot of these videos. These women are now like 40 years old, and
Yeah, I asked one of my favorite fucking YouTubers if he would have sex with a rock today, so I've been on a roll. It's like,
Gee. Wow.
You guys want to see my rock collection?
Oh god.
You
Nah,
want to learn about cleavage?
I don't want to see any of that old rock and talk, you know.
And they're going, I've been a feminist all my life. I've really, I just wanted to stand up for the rights of women. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Brett, you can't even stand up to fucking pee. What's your
Fuck you! You beat me to it. I was gonna say the same thing.
People who went out and risked their lives standing up for those rights is what got women the right to vote. You can give criticisms of modern day feminists, especially radical ones. I probably agree with at least some of them, but like the early days of feminism, and like still there's plenty of fucking feminists who are not crazy people who are fucking perfectly fucking reasonable. It's like don't fucking paint them all with a fucking brush. It's ridiculous.
I don't know. First wave feminism was still really fucking shitty though, because the suffragettes used the voice and the presence of black women to fight for the right to vote, and then we're like, but not you.
Oh, and a fair amount of them were eugenicists at some point.
Jesus fucking Christ. Well, you
Keller
learn
was a
something new
eugenicist.
every day.
Facts.
Wait, Helen Keller?
Yeah, Helen Keller was a eugenicist.
That means I can make fun of Helen Keller. Okay, good to know.
You always could. She's been dead for a long time. She ain't nothing.
How do you prank Helen Keller on April Fool's Day?
How?
You leave the plunger in the toilet.
Oh my god.
And
and I thought it was
go to hell, you die.
Sorry. I thought that was apropos.
I
thought that was apropos. I'm gonna play another bite real fast.
I'm a gangster. I'd like to do some gangster shit.
All right, that's comedy, right?
I've
That's
never
comedy.
met a gangster
that's
built like a medicine ball.
No,
Oh
he's built like a weeble.
He weebles and he wobbles, but he doesn't fall down.
Well, he did one time.
Not just one time. What the fuck are you on about? He's fallen down multiple times on camera.
Then
Okay.
he's
Not been a
defective,
one-time
goddammit.
Yeah.
Well, you just have to put the weeble wobble in a chair.
Not only is he falling down, he's falling asleep. I think that counts as falling.
God damn it, Tony.
Also,
What did Tony say?
Heon, that was disgusting.
You know what Helen Keller's mom looked like? Neither did she. Jesus Christ, Tony! What the fuck? Holy crap!
Oh my god!
You know what? Fuck Helen Keller. Based on what I just learned about Helen Keller, fuck her. You know.
What
I
you
bet
wanted
you
to
would.
do,
Wow.
Whoa! I would. I'm not into fucking dead people. So rest assured, not gonna happen.
to be a bitch.
That's not
You
what
wanted
I
to
hear.
Talk down to men. You
That's
wanted
not what she heard
to talk
either.
to people. And now that you don't
Shut
have,
the
I was
fuck up.
waiting for it. Yes.
Oh my! Now wait a goddamn minute.
Guess who didn't see that one coming?
Oh my
No
god!
killing Keon.
the relationship and
Am I the only one who, whenever somebody mentions Helen Keller, they immediately start playing that South Park episode in their head?
Yes, I love that episode.
Oh my god! The
Who gobbles the turkey?
Water,
Fucking love
water,
that.
Helen, water.
No, I was talking to Lizard the other day, and like there's this random noise I heard, and I was like, all I can think about is fucking gobbles the turkey.
Gabos!
Gabbers.
Oh my god! Stop it! Thanksgiving's over.
with
Look
you.
at your fit.
Now
Only
all of a sudden,
only Mango can put us in the corner.
Oh, I'm definitely putting all of us in the corner. We
Yeah,
deserve
we're all
it.
in the
Alright.
corner.
Timmy.
Only Mango, master of all four corners, could put people in the corner.
going to play the victim role and go on to this whole virtue signaling bullshit. If you think being nice to men, if you have it in your head that being nice to a man or cooking him a nice supper is a terrible, awful thing,
It's not a terrible, awful thing.
I like a nice dinner.
Again,
The
that should
vast
be
ma-
something that's like a choice for people to do.
The vast majority of women that I know that identify as feminists do not mind doing that, like at all. In fact, I am of the mindset that I would, especially once I get a kitchen, I would love to cook a really nice meal. But you know what's better than just cooking by myself? Having someone that I really enjoy spending time with in the kitchen cooking with me. It's
Yeah.
nice. It's wonderful. It's a good
Yeah,
way to
it's-
talk about the day and like be occupied and just enjoy each other's company.
Brett seems to love to conflate this shit with like political lesbianism of some sort.
You know what's really nice? Seeing the smile on your partner's face when you just go out to take the dog out to the woods like I do with Sasha, and then you just pick some flowers and make a small bouquet and then just be like, hey, I got this for you. And they're like, you have no idea how many times I have heard the phrase, nobody's ever gotten me flowers. Well, it's like, yeah, like,
yeah. And it's a wise practice to establish that early on in your relationship. Just pick a couple of flowers along the way and give them to her. That way, later on when you decide, I'll do some little grand gesture that she'll really like. You buy her the 24 long stem roses, that sort of shit, and you hand them to her. She'll say, great, instead of, what the fuck did you do?
Yeah.
What have you done for me lately?
Because if you don't establish these little gift giving things early, when you do want to make a nice big romantic gesture, it's going to be viewed with suspicion. She's going to think, he fucked something up. He's trying to buy me off.
Wow, that's an interesting point of view, honestly.
There's
That's part of the reason why I sorry to cut you off, but sorry to cut the woman off. That's part of the reason why I love rocks, because I can be like, hey, check out this cool rock that I found. Like, look, I found a fossil. Look at it. Like,
really gets lizards' rocks off. What were you gonna say, Manga?
I was gonna say, like, florists are so used to people buying flowers when something has gone wrong that there are multiple local flower shops that have how bad did you fuck up selection of flower arrangements in varying prices. Like, and that's actually kind of fucking sad. Also, normalize getting, like, if you have a male partner, normalize getting them flowers too.
Yeah,
they appreciate that shit.
I like flowers. They're cool. They're awesome.
I have never been given flowers. Never. Not once.
Well,
it doesn't fucking happen.
I'll go to the woods and then
because
drive past
nobody
your
likes
door
you.
because I don't.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'll gather a bunch of fucking dandelions for you.
If somebody actually loved you.
Damn.
Ooh. Mud. It's spinning your wheels over there.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
I'm gonna drive past Heon's house and just throw a flower pot at his door.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna give Heon a bunch of fucking weeds and like fucking
Just everybody go to Heon's house.
Get him a bunch of flowers that you yanked out of the neighbor's garden. The roots and dirt still hanging off.
I'm gonna fry up some dandelions in a pan and make you eat them.
Oh, thanks.
Make you eat them?
Yeah, I'm gonna make you eat some.
Dandelions are really
they're good. Dandelion greens are good.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make you get some of that good vitamin G or whatever the fuck's in dandelions.
Vitamin G. Does the G stand for gay in this instance?
If you think every once in a while running a fucking vacuum cleaner or dusting some of the cobwebs out of the corner of the fucking house is a bad thing for you, that you should just be able.
Everyone should be able to do that and willing to do that, but you aren't.
You should be able to do that without any fucking questioning.
Oh
like
my
it should
God.
be like
You know what?
second goddamn nature.
You know what this sounds like? This sounds like, because again, I think Anna's right in that this was a way for him to complain about shit that Dorn does. But like, I'm betting that the only thing that she asks of him is to do like the straightening up, like the minimal upkeep of the house while she's at work. And then on her days off, she probably does like the deep clean, which is the least that you can ask of a partner that's home all the time. Like,
Yeah.
Throw
keep
away
up
those
with like the
20
minimal upkeep.
He's got Anna. Once again, your pause game is on point. He has the look of like a fucking sneer, like she doesn't appreciate me whatsoever.
just because she has to come home and throw away the 25 Yoo-hoo cans laying around my feet.
Oh man,
I lift my feet so she can get under there and pick them up.
I'm really tired of this bitch. She doesn't depreciate me at all.
Oh my god. Just do the bare minimum.
And at this point, I'm feeling deprecated. And my career's been defecated.
Sit there and fucking bitch and moan all damn day and then wonder why your marriage or relationship's falling apart. Well, shit, sounds to me like...
Whoa, this is really feeling sus at this point.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Hey, where's that projectors in the chat, folks?
So,
Projectors.
here's a question for you there, Brett Keane. Dorn being sick of you, not doing things around the house, and Dorn being sick of like coming home to you complaining and whining all the time and not letting her decompress after actually fucking working. Is that what's causing issues in your marriage, or was it again the multiple restraining orders in court cases?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thought so.
In short, honestly, I feel like their marriage may have made like Brett Keane himself and flopped.
Professional therapy.
More floppage than Jason will ever have. Hey.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Look at this. Look at the way this woman looks compared to the kind of shit people have to put up with nowadays. Let me put this on the screen. Look at this is the traditional woman. Believes
the traditional
bruh.
No.
Going to church. Cooking
Brett,
muffins and
Brett,
doing nice
YouTube
things.
is fake. It's fake. All of this shit, the shit behind me, it's a set. I'm a real person. Like I am the same fucking person all the fucking time. Mango knows. Actually, everybody here knows. I'm the same fucking person all the time. However, common space. It's just a set. That's what these people are doing. They're making a set. They're doing it for the views.
Well,
you don't understand how to do that.
The thing is, though, in the case of a lot of trad wives that you do see on the internet, the reason that they are putting those videos out there is to try and lure the younger women that are about to like turn 18, turn 19, like prevent them from going to college and join that conservative trad wife lifestyle, because conservative trad wives is a trend that is almost completely dead. And so the best way for them to appeal to them is be like, oh yeah, I spend all this time doing this. I get to care for my children. I do all of these things around the house. My husband provides, and you can have this too, without being like, if you're also, willing to get beaten if you don't get everything right, because according to our, rules and laws in this conservative nation that we live in our bubble, they can do that. Like they don't tell you the bad parts. They just advertise what they feel is the good parts to lure people into it. It's not good.
Yeah.
And if they sign up 10 new members, they get a free toaster oven.
Probably, yeah.
The free gift of a tuna fish.
Not the
If you
tuna.
love toaster ovens and tuna fish.
So
Not mackerel.
You
Too
can
many
do it.
lines.
Oh God, no, not mackerel.
You can do a
No,
lot
no,
with a
no.
toaster oven and a tuna.
we did some.
How do you
great
feel about
coverage.
salmon?
Salmon.
Everybody
This
put
one-
mackerel in your toaster oven and then Just leave the house.
Oh my god!
Lizard,
Here I
I
am.
Just leave the house.
I'm trying to move on the show, and we're talking about fish. God damn it!
Yeah.
Oh my lord! This
Not
show is
fish,
always...
but Snows clam juice. Not a
Oh
sponsor.
god! Yeah, you and your clam milk.
He's gonna milk that for all it's worth.
Yeah, you
It's
know
a-
what?
Oh yeah.
It's
I'm
like
about to show you how to milk a clam.
Will you?
Yeah, I'm gonna make like Dave. I'm gonna get so angry that, but instead of frying up eggs on stream, I'm gonna milk a clam.
Oh god
live
damn
on-
it! Fit corner.
It says chunky clam milk.
Look,
They got a
Not-
shot for that nowadays.
so,
Look,
this
Fit's
is gonna
been
be a
in the
very-
corner for hours now, so like
It's not leaving that corner until probably next week when we do the episode again. By the way, we're gonna be having Nova on next week, so stay tuned for that.
everybody check out Fitz OnlyFans for chunky clam milk.
What? That doesn't exist.
Oh.
corner.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. There's no clam milk OnlyFans. Come on.
Look, even Irv couldn't take that one.
Yeah, look at that. Wow, the
God.
pause game remains on point. I see. That's pretty fucking great, honestly. Let me take a screenshot real fast. All right.
Are you making fun of me?
Yes,
Oh,
we
man.
are.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
not making fun of you.
Huh?
All right.
Maybe
I'm
you're
a grown ass
hearing
man. I can take it.
We went through the vast majority of this entire fucking stream on the actual stream that we did earlier. For those of you who don't know, we did a stream earlier on Underhaven Gold. It was me, Mango, and Hyun showed up for a bit as well. It was
Yes,
a fun
I did.
time. We went through this. We're gonna be going through like a bunch of shit that I'm gonna be clipping on that channel. It'll be for like side streams that aren't the main show. But yeah, there was one thing because we skipped out in the last 6 minutes because I didn't think there would be anything interesting there. And of course, Vaughn. This is a bit of a summary for those who didn't see that stream. Vaughn said something so goddamn absurd that I feel like it needs to be bore witness to. So let's take a look.
Man,
All right.
wow. I don't know what to say. What do you say to something like that? What do you say to that kind of fucking money, right?
You have a vocabulary of a
say-
3-year-old, so go ahead.
Yeah.
To that kind of fucking money. It's like, oh my God. Yes, I'm watching the time. Like it's getting close to an hour. Getting close to an hour. Okay, thank you. But yeah, that's so yeah, anybody that's ever doubted my ability to manage finances, yeah, I don't hold a candle to the Pentagon.
I can literally see the fucking mess right behind you. How you've trashed this fucking living space that you've only had for such a short period of time. Like there's no way to fucking deny it. The truth is right in goddamn front of us. You can't take care of yourself. You can't take care of your living space. You can't take care of your money.
How many thousands of dollars worth of toys that you don't play with are sitting out in the shed right now, Bon?
Exactly.
He gave $3,000 to a streamer that was just like, okay, thank you.
Yep,
Yeah.
thank you, Mr. Helton. Yeah.
Never acknowledged him again. Also, check this out. So I just noticed something. You see the CRT TV in the background?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That used to be where his streaming setup is. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense for that TV to be anywhere else.
Jesus
So
Christ.
he just like moved that over.
Yeah, that would make sense. Ma had it at the foot of the bed so she could lay in bed and watch TV.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he moved it over there when he set up there in Ma's bedroom.
What a fucking
Yeah.
jackass.
What a piece of
Just
shit.
What a maroon.
one department in the audit, of which there are hundreds of departments, but
He's
just
maroon
one
1 through 4.
3.8 trillion, as I told you.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that shit too. I was like, you know what? If only someone would be so bold. And of course, Blizzard delivers.
Earlier,
Look, man, I have no shame.
3.8 trillion. Just
I
one
know.
department.
That's why we have you here. You make all the jokes I'm unwilling to.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Give
Why
me an
can't-
internet connection.
Give me the money. I can.
No.
That was
Give
the
me the
moment.
money. No, fuck you.
That was the moment I wanted to show off more than anything. He sees these trillions of fucking dollars unaccounted for, during this audit, and he's just like, "Give me the money." It's like, dude, you would blow in a fucking year like Shanny and Rev did, except
guess what?
fat-
Guess what?
with more money.
Money's
fat.
already spent.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It will. They're not gonna print out $1 trillion fucking dollars for you, Vaughn. That'll never
certainly not
happen.
a check sent to Von Helton. That's for sure.
Like an Independence Day, when they're checking out, Area 51 and all this shit. The president asks, "Where in the hell do we get the money to pay for all this?" The guy turns to him and says, "Well, fuck, you don't think we actually paid $500 for a toilet seat, did you?" You're gonna find a lot of shit like that in the Pentagon if you go looking around.
Anna, do you have the link to the actual article he was looking at? Because I kind of wanted to read it over a little bit when I.
Yeah, I can take a look and see if it's on Yahoo Finance.
Let me guess. Let me guess. Bond fucked it up.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I just wanted to look through it because I think I know what he's talking about, but I just wanted to make sure for myself. And yes, during the Iraq War, the contractors were charging $36 for a can of Coke.
Yeah, because they needed contractors to do the shit we were already paying the quartermaster for to do.
Yeah,
I'll post it in the private chat as well, but it's on screen right now. It's a Yahoo Finance article. The Pentagon's $35 trillion accounting black hole.
Yeah, that was published in the beginning of 2020.
Yeah, it's not even like the contents of the article that we took issue with when we were reviewing this. It's literally just what like Vaughn extrapolates from it, which is always just a bunch of crazy conspiracy theories. And he thinks
Vaughn never reads much more than the headline. He gets an idea of what the headline means, and he'll maybe skim 2 or 3 sentences, and that's it.
Yep.
Also, he has theories about what he would do as like Emperor of America and shit like that. He has a bunch of like delusions of grandeur.
There was only one good Emperor of America. One.
Yeah.
Norton the First.
Yeah.
Oh God.
George W. Bush.
No.
Emperor of America and Protector of Mexico.
Yes.
Warren G. Harding?
Okay,
No. Emperor Norton the First.
Yeah.
Damn it. I always get that one wrong. I'm not a historist.
What? A historist.
I'm more of a geologist.
I believe Bango wanted to say something.
Oh my God.
I'm looking through this article real quick, and basically it's just covering the fact that in 2019 the Department of Defense made $35 trillion in accounting adjustments in 2019, and those are just adjustments. So basically what happened was it was a lot of double, triple, and quadruple counting of the same money as it got moved through different accounts. So you would have it in one account, it would get moved to another, and in the logbook, when it's like book kept, people would recount that money, and it's just accounting errors.
Yeah.
There were
accounting errors.
562,568 adjustments made in the Pentagon's books in 2018. So this shit happens all the time.
This covers how much or how many years?
Well, that was just the number of adjustments made in 2019. In 2018, there were $30.7 trillion in such adjustments recorded. So,
okay,
because every department has their own budget, and they usually charge each other for shit they do. If you have to have maintenance at the base come over and look at something, they'll bill for coming over because they're not going to pay for it out of their fucking budget.
And I literally just looked into US GDP for 2021, and it's $23.23 trillion. So this is over a lot of years.
Yeah.
So they got audited for a lot of fucking lost money, and the US Oops.
Yeah, the
Come on.
Pentagon has failed to ever pass an audit.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Nice job, Pentagon.
$877 billion for the U.S. What's the difference between 877 billion and 23 trillion?
About 23 trillion.
Oh yeah, 22 trillion and change.
Yeah, but Vaughn wants all that money.
Oh no.
Well, he would need it if he had that kind of money. He could drive outside of Kentucky. I mean, fuck across.
Yeah.
Outside of Kentucky, he could just fly up like the Jetsons.
Yeah, like that. Wow, it's funny that you brought that up because during that entire stream, that's all he was talking about. It was the fucking Jetsons constantly. It was ridiculous. Anyway, I want to move on to another topic.
Okay.
I want to talk about something. I'm gonna phrase this in a very grandiose way, even though it's not as grandiose as it is. But I want to talk about Dave's legacy. Yeah, I want to talk about.
Hey, Heon, you got that clip?
Oh God.
What clip?
So Iron Gold released a video a couple days ago.
Oh, of him throwing
the
up
long,
on
slow
himself.
descent of Dave, right?
Yeah.
And I sent it to Lizard, and it was right before he had to head off because of that oil situation.
The oil slick, yeah.
And it was pretty abrupt. Dave now has a new name. I call him Barf Beard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It was so inexplicable. It was like really fast. Like, okay, we're not showing that again. I was like, yeah, I didn't expect. It was like a.
I didn't have it in me to clip that because it was so gross. Like if I clip something, I have to look at it multiple times. So yeah, that was a no-go for me.
Yeah,
that was just like a non-starter.
I mean, it was a no-go for the beer too.
Yeah, it takes practice. It takes practice not to puke in your beard.
Well, okay, okay. Listen. It wasn't the fact that he puked in his beard. It was the fact that he didn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
It was like
he just
kept combing his fucking beard.
Yeah, he tried to play it off all cool. You know what I mean? Some people were trying to say that was king shit because he acted like nothing happened, but I thought that was some of the most pathetic shit that he's ever fucking displayed, and that's saying a lot for him. So I saw this person I follow on Twitter who's not like anywhere near our sphere of the internet bring this shit up. They tweeted this out. Not gonna lie, I used to watch these SJW owned videos, but honestly, these videos are like grown adults proving they're smart by winning an argument against children. Basically, this, but with narrower age gap, and it was better edited. Yeah, it's a famous video telling a little girl that feminism sucks.
This is the pre-clock era.
Yeah, this was War Corp 666 back before Lord of Patriarchy. Yeah.
So I want to make a small correction here. The name of the video is Dave's Journey Towards Rock Bottom, and it was posted 4 days ago. And the tagline is, "What can I say? The man is a mess."
Oh my! I don't know if I want to watch that shit on the show.
You'll have to watch it on your own. It comes near the end of the video.
Oh Lord. Yeah, the Lizard checked it on a stream, right?
It was something that Dave tossed up a little bit,
What's funny is that's not what made me throw up. It was the mixture of Dapperton and squid oil.
Oh yeah.
Anarcho-capitalist goes really bad with squid. Who would have thought it?
Yeah.
So by the way, I was looking for content earlier. I ended up picking that one Brett Keane video, but I was trying to like look for some other shit because I saw that he had a video that was premiering, and I saw that like 2 weeks ago, and I figured it was probably out by now because it was like him talking about that Vosh debate. But then I realized something that was really weird. I'm gonna see who can spot it first. If not, then I'll take a closer look at the image and we'll see who can figure it out. But
sorry about that, folks.
Yeah, there's something a little bit weird here about this premiere. Let's just go in a little bit fucking closer. What do you see there?
35
see that?
days?
He has it set for fucking New Year's
35
Eve.
days. Yeah, he has
What?
to set for 35 days from now. This debate happened like 2 weeks ago, so it's not going to be relevant. It wouldn't even be relevant to post this now.
It
Like,
wasn't-
holy
it wouldn't
shit.
have been relevant live.
Yeah, true. But fair enough. But like 35 days from now, never fucking mind. Like the only reason I was wanted to take a look at this was just the novelty of seeing him try to dredge up drama with these people who are never ever going to talk to him again. Like he can try all he wants. He's never going to get attention from the DFF guys again.
There is something missing.
What?
Where's Paul?
Under Brett.
Yeah.
No.
That's
that's
fucking
Vosh.
That's Vosh. Yeah.
Where's
That's
Paul?
fucking Vosh.
No, I mean underneath Brett's image.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get what you're saying now. Yeah. No, he's literally under Brett. Yeah, Brett covered him up with with Brett Keane and this image of AI
God.
Trump as the Punisher. Wait, what? Wait, Trump is the Punisher? Really? Oh my God.
Brett
That's
put
great.
himself in the thumbnail without like actually sizing up the image to match the rest of them.
Oh my
Make
God.
it look
What a
like he
fucking
was in this
dipshit.
with them.
Oh, I see.
Brett, you dipshit.
You fucking dumbass.
What a fucking idiot.
You fruit bowl. Like fucking shit, all right.
Jesus Christ.
You can't do anything right, can you? Like Jesus fucking Christ. You know he's gonna
Get
see
a
this shit. Too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, get a jorb. Get a gum jorb. Heh.
No.
What?
He doesn't deserve that. He
Well, he
just needs a
doesn't deserve
regular
that?
job.
Fine, whatever.
The only one getting a Gorm Jorb is Heon.
No, I don't even get them. Nope.
Oh my God.
No gum jarbs. No.
You love
All
that blogger.
No. Don't no. You and your fucking blogger bullshit.
You brought it up.
You fuck off.
What are you going through? Puberty again?
All right, let's watch some.
I'm sorry. My throat's a little racked lately. Could you?
Yeah, it's probably from all the Gorm Jorbs you've been given with all that blogger.
No,
sticking to your
you might have
lung.
had more truck last week when I actually had a sore throat. But no.
Hey, look, I'm a professional.
Well, yeah, that's why you sit in the middle stall all the time.
Yeah, maybe
You're like
you
a
should get on
$5
my-
whore on nickel night.
$5. At least $7.
You know what? This is coming from a
$5 Canadian.
Nickelback hoe like you. Come on, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm going all fisticuffs with you here.
You're getting fisted.
Just remember,
You're gonna fist me? Wait, who are you fisting?
I'm fisting your cuffs. God damn it!
Fists of fur.
Wait, I thought you were gonna put me in cuffs and then fist me. Look,
Whoa!
Whoa!
Hey,
Okay.
Look,
that's fruity. That's fruity. Dude.
Telling on
what
yourself.
happens to Lizard's Clissy should stay in the middle stall.
Oh my God! All right. What's up,
as
Daria?
long as it's lubed up with Snow's clam juice. not a
I'm
spice.
I'm sorry that you joined this, Daria.
Put on Daria.
Hi, Daria.
We've got 22 beautiful people watching right now. Drop a like if you like this shit. Also, check out these links if you want to help out. It means a whole lot. There's something I want to address. We won't watch this whole video because it is rather long, but the context is there if people want the full context. But I want to take a look at my confrontation with Dave, since I'm sure that all of us will have things to say about it. So let's take a look.
Hey, why don't we share some videos?
I
of,
had to
like
type
the
in that
commercial thing?
URL manually. Like
I know
a
that
goddamn
guy.
caveman.
Like a
I know.
you could have been. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, Underhaven. Do you want to stroke your goddamn dick because of it?
What a weird thing to go to immediately.
That is.
Look,
Dave's got a one beer mind.
look. If Dave wants to stroke your lady penis, the middle stall is open from Sunday to Monday.
Oh God.
You know,
Limited time only.
Heon, did you say one beer mind?
Yeah.
Because I think Dave's got more of a one queer mind, if you know what I'm saying. He's got one queer
a
on
one
his
rear
mind.
mind.
I don't think there's a good time to jump to a stream with Vaughn and Dave in the title. You know what?
That's
Fair enough.
fair.
Yeah, there's never a good time.
I
you
like how
didn't know what
Vaughn
you
and,
were getting into.
I like how Vaughn and Dave are the worst part. This fucking stream.
Hey, if you celebrate Turkey Day, I hope you had good turkey. If you celebrate Spanksgiving, I hope your Spanks were good. You know, I hope whatever you celebrated on the holiday was a fucking amazing one to everybody in the fucking chat. Not just our newest person to show up here, but as a matter of fact, I think that would be well overdue for what we've been through for the past goddamn week. I've been wanting to talk to you for about a week, and instead of fucking doing one of these streams like you usually fucking do, you decide to make more of your fucking schlop.
Yeah,
Right, Underhaven, you want to fight?
I like how that was fighting words when I insulted his food.
You want to fight?
Them fighting words, fat cat. See here. Come at you.
What's up, Blaine?
Jesus fucking Christ. Hey, Blaine.
Yes.
Blaine is an OG.
Glad to have you here.
OG subscriber to Security Monitor Lizard.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah.
that
Oh, I thought you were talking about Blaine for a second. I was like,
No. Blaine is awesome.
Jesus Christ. I was like, and then I realized you were talking about that Security
I'm not
Monitor
gonna
Lizard
punch
bastard.
Blaine in the face unless she goes full Dave or something.
Damn.
Yeah, never go full Dave.
Yeah.
No, don't.
You kind of fall out of your chair.
Dude, Underhaven would kick that.
So,
Excuse me. They.
I want a serious fucking confrontation with you about something that's been pissing me off for the past goddamn week.
All right, what the fuck is it, you fucking lady boy motherfucker?
Oh, whoa! Excuse me, baking powder.
I didn't know you were from Thailand.
Yeah, I didn't know either. Holy shit!
Have you noticed that every comment he said to me so far has been about very specific subject matter?
Yeah, sexually charged.
Yeah, exactly.
He's starting to sound like J-Dubs.
But
oh my god.
Oh no.
Hey, there we go.
That doesn't work on me. But
wait, motherfucker.
You're the one that wants his upskirts.
Wait a second.
No, that was a good one, random person.
Wait.
Everyone else leave the chat.
Lady boy.
Everyone else leave the chat now.
Underhaven,
Or
I
I
didn't
will
know
ban
you did that
you.
to people.
I will ban you. You have 20 seconds to leave the chat, or I will ban you. It is me and Underhaven.
Double
I thought we were
lizard.
Puss out when I got here.
I know it. You're gone.
I like how he let Lizard stay. Like I love how he just let Lizard stay for no fucking reason.
I think he was trying to get rid of but he just failed until the very end here. He's not even saying anything.
I didn't say shit.
All right, you know what? I'll settle down a bit. Are you ready to have a mature conversation, Dave?
Let's bring it on, motherfucker.
Great start to a mature conversation.
Bring it on, motherfucker.
Bring it on, motherfucker.
All right. What was this bullshit of this indignant betrayal that you were talking about? Recently, the last time that we had a stream, or that I was actually in one of your live streams and I was talking. I just came in here to have a decent conversation, and you were all pissed off because the last time that we did one of these last Sunday, I apparently didn't defend your opinion strongly enough. Dude, I don't know if you know about this shit, man, but you and I, despite the fact that I give you a lot more fucking leeway than most people do, I think more highly of you than a lot of people fucking do. And I get a lot of fucking shit for that, but you and I don't have as nearly as much in common politically as you think. So I'm not going to defend your shitty political takes. I care about you. I'll defend you from fucking getting doxxed and shit like that. I'll give you that basic fucking human empathy because you deserve it.
I am really trying to reach, and
he's such a lush that he doesn't remember something that happened literally fucking a few days ago from when this confrontation happened. I think it was a week. I know it was a week ago. It was a week from when we had this conversation. He doesn't even remember the fucking conversation that pissed him off enough to be like, I'm done talking to you, Underhaven. How does he not remember that shit? Well, that should be indicative that he's got a fucking issue. A serious issue that he needs help with. And I've tried to point this out to him multiple times and he's unwilling to listen. And he probably never will be willing to listen, but it's not going to stop me from fucking trying.
I cannot remember anything that I would even tangentially launch against you.
Launch against me? No, it wasn't about that. It's
Mango actually pointed this out last night because we were going over a video that he had watched before and then did like the exact same thing with the like the what is it called, Mango?
Oh, it was the
Uh,
I got standards, bro.
Oh yeah. He went over that like another time before, and I was just like, oh, I totally, because once I log off of here, I totally forget what the fuck happens. But someone pointed out, I think it was actually Hyun that pointed out, like, yeah, it's like that time where he watched the same Jake video 3 days in a row.
Yep,
that was me.
Oh, that was
yeah,
you.
that was
Okay.
yeah.
Because, like, dude, you don't remember what you do because you drink a fucking 24-pack of tall boys every night.
This should have been a realization
through at
moment
least
for him.
half that. He plows through at least half that case a day.
I mean,
the
we've
man
seen
is
it.
going to have issues.
You can see how many cans he passes back in an average stream. Like, you can see it with your own two eyes. It's not healthy.
Like if I drank like he did, I wouldn't be functioning. I'm not
Very
a big
few
drinker.
people would.
Like you can see it in his gut. He has been piling on them fucking pilsners.
Yeah, he doesn't have an iron gullet, that's for sure. I can pull up the fucking clip if you want, but like, there just this time last week, and maybe you don't remember because you were so damn fucking drunk.
What was it? And if I have,
Can you hear that in the tone
Yeah,
of
I
my
can hear
voice?
it.
I'm not trying to be mocking.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely fucking concerned for the guy.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to see him fucking drink himself to fucking bad health or even fucking worse. You know what I mean? Like, he's already clearly not fucking healthy over this shit. Let's be honest. But like, I don't want to see him even worse consequences that are irreversible. You know,
I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna, when he was like, okay, well, I'm going to do push-ups and squats and everything. I was a dick about it because good on you for like trying to exercise, but do it right. Like if you actually want the advice and want to know how to like exercise and everything, then by all means keep exercising and stuff. But Dave, you're just doing it wrong, and you're such a piece of shit that I just wanted to treat you like the piece of shit that you are. So I was a dick about it, but hey, if you're ever in the gym and I see you and you're doing something wrong, I'm not going to be like, hey, you're a fucking idiot. I'm going to be like, hey, you're doing this wrong. You're going to hurt yourself.
I mean,
and I was an asshole about it. That was me being a fucking dick.
I'm going to be an asshole right now, but I'm not going to be like a major fucking bell end. Dave, you are a dumbass. But at the same time, I don't want to see you fucking croak because you can't get your shit together. You need to get your shit together, Dave. You can't continue to keep drinking 10 goddamn pints a goddamn day because it's not doing you any goddamn health favors. You're going to end up to a point where you're just gonna balloon out of control. And considering the shit that I've already seen, like you just being barf beard and just not doing anything, come on, dude. I don't want you dead, but if you keep doing this, you're gonna be a fucking real sad sack real
Good night,
quick.
Daria. Thanks for joining.
Night, Daria.
Night, Daria.
Yeah, but no, that was well
when it
put.
comes to
Sorry.
When it comes to Dave, like Dave watched 2023, like that shit was funny at the time because that was the first time this year that we were able to catch him actively sleeping on stream, and like it was fun at the moment, especially when TGR took over and like Frank was just playing random music over Dave sleeping. Like that was great. But the fact that we have been able to see him sleep in his chair live several times since then And it's gotten to a point where people that pop up in his chat from Jake's are like, are we sure that he's
Yeah.
fucking good? Should someone call someone? And I'm pretty sure the last time when his phone was ringing, it was likely his roommate calling because, hey, they probably know that he streams since he yells like a fucking banshee.
Yeah, let
Easy
someone
to
in the
fucking
comments know
find.
about your reasoning behind that theory. I think it's actually pretty sound. honestly.
Roommate or family or whatever. Like,
It's
dude,
got to
if
be
somebody's-
somebody who has his number.
Yeah, someone who's clearly
Someone
concerned.
saw him
Yeah.
and like
bro,
called, and it's gotten to a point where it's not fun for the majority of people that
Yeah.
actually talk about you on streams, because we're not looking to talk about you in a malicious manner. We are looking to call you out on your bullshit.
Yeah, I want to make fun of your stupid
Yeah.
like political
Yeah.
opinions. I
Well,
don't
he-
want to see you like go through any physical fucking suffering.
See, it was one thing like back in the day, like 5 years ago. Dave was totally different, but this Dave is a sad fucking caricature of what could have been.
Yeah, he's a lot harder.
I
to have
don't
empathy
agree
for
with
than
him on much, if at all. I don't agree with him on much, if at all. Anything he's said lately has been just. I think he's circling the drain. And I don't know what the fuck's going on in his life, and I'm not going to ask him because he's not going to fucking answer me. But whatever Dave fucking needs, he needs to fucking get. He needs to get some goddamn help.
He needs some
This
professional
is
help.
not.
He really does
needs-
need professional help, but he's never going to get it because he thinks he's too much of a man to like need any help.
Yeah,
he stated
and
that type of shit so many times.
And that's a common boomer mindset because
sad.
that's how. There are people like, no, I got to tough it out. I'll take care of it on myself. If I need to go to the hospital, I'll be fucking dead anyway.
Don't do
so
that
don't worry
shit.
about it.
Don't do
kind of
that shit.
Yeah.
He needs a support system, and he has alienated so many people out of his life that allegedly he has alienated so many people out of his life that he doesn't have like a support system. All he has is the internet and people that don't really like give a shit. They're
I'm
just
the only one who
yeah,
gives him a chance that
know.
isn't a ball washer. That's not going to blow smoke up his ass like
Yeah.
Brian Hicks
Yeah.
or fucking, Power Falcon. I'm like,
And
really?
I was gonna say, I like when like when he passes out on stream, how quickly do those folks just abandon his chat? And
They
it's like,
they
yeah,
they
whatever.
scatter like cockroaches. They just scatter. Just they're gone. They're not
Like-
gonna sit. They're not gonna sit around and wait. And
Even his arch
look,
nemesis Jake said, "Hey man, this dude has a problem. He's
yeah,
he's got issues."
I did
Jake
what I
being-
could to help too. Like I gave him a ring on like Google Meets because I figured that would be an option. Maybe that'd show up on his PC or something. Didn't work, but I tried. Like
yeah.
I
like-
actually tried to fucking help him more than his fucking ass kissers ever tried to do when the chips were down. So
yeah,
fuck
like dude, Dave, if you need someone to fucking talk to, I'm not gonna put your shit out there. I'm gonna be like, okay, well, I'm just not gonna talk about Dave anymore.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
it. We'll have a
There's-
conversation.
There's a
and,
moratorium on Dave.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
I will.
All right. Let me just bring it up real fast. We'll watch like 1 goddamn minute of it, and it might jog your fucking memory because it was more than 1 minute.
Yeah, well, who was counting?
It really left a fucking sour
what's
taste
up,
in my
Yarn?
mouth, man. Because
Alright.
I feel like what pissed me off is like I feel like you expect me to treat you like a friend, but you're not even willing to call me one. Like either we're friends or we're not, man. At the end of the day, that's how I look at it. Like
all right. I'm fine with that.
with what?
Well, I'm fine with this being the come to Jesus moment.
What a fucking weird way to put it. Dude.
No. Okay, so what a come to Jesus moment is like a serious moment of clarity that can be agreed upon. It's you better get right or shit's gonna get real fucked up. It is a very dire warning.
Damn! Wow!
It's like-
Jesus Christ!
It's like, hey man,
Well, exactly. Yeah.
Wow!
I'm
Yeah,
fucked
that's true.
up. I fucked up. We're gonna shit. I fucked up. We have to fucking correct this shit. Like
Yeah.
that's the come to Jesus moment, not
What's up, Ashley?
whatever the fuck he's saying.
It's a bit stronger than just an intervention.
It sure is, yeah. It seems like you might have misused it because I was not phrasing it as this serious of a situation. I was just like, I have something I want to talk about you. It's important to me, but I wasn't trying to make this like a life or death type of thing. Like, fuck, he always makes everything so dramatic. I'm confused what you mean, but all right. Well,
You're
we'll
gonna play
take
a clip, and either I'm going to defend it, and me and you are no
All right.
longer friends, or I'm going to recant it, and me and you are friends.
All right. What a weird way to base a fucking friendship on, right?
Yeah, like,
Like
and a
this
strange
one moment.
and a strange use of the word recant, like it's a fucking confession of some sort.
I know, yeah. he uses a lot of like weasel words when trying to apologize.
Okay, they're not weasel words. It's just that his lexicon is a little skewed.
Yes, his lexicon's a bit fucked up. All right, well,
I was just going to say real quick.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So this is like an easy cow behavior. This is really the only place he has like real control.
Mm-hmm.
So
he
wants that control, and like it's easy to have control on the internet because when has he ever gone to somebody else's stream and actually had the conversation and like just been able to fucking talk with somebody? He doesn't really do that. So this is the only place he really has control. And I'm not I'm not even trying to play armchair psychologist here. I'm like, dude, you just like get a friend. Get somebody that you can go hang out with. I don't care what you do. If you go bowling, if you play bocce ball, it doesn't fucking matter. If you want to, oh hey, my neighbor has lawn darts and we throw them at each other with wood in front of our face. I don't give a fuck what you guys do. Just have somebody you can just fucking hang out with. But if this is the only place you have like control in your life,
Dave seems like to Dave contrition and honesty are very remote. He can't be contrite because that would chip away at his so-called Sigma image, and he can't be forthcoming because again he has that wall of so-called masculinity that he's built up. And I'm sorry, Dave, that wall is made of sand. It is not as strong as you think.
That's why I don't want to fight Dave. I just want to talk to Dave. I feel like a fight with Dave is like worthless. It's like a war of malnutrition. There's no point in engaging in it at all. Like,
bro, I'm a combat veteran, and I just re-enlisted into the Army Reserves, and I listen to Taylor Swift as my like pre-stream get up thing. I don't give a fuck what other people think about me. Who's more masculine? Somebody like
again.
It doesn't matter.
Again, his online persona is based around that sort of idea, and if you try to chip away at it, he gets defensive, and then he gets really weird and creepy. You've seen him. You've heard him fucking laugh.
It's a very fragile wall, and we've proven that some of us can bust it open easier than others. It seems like a lizard has the easiest time of doing so.
The thing is, it's the only thing Dave has got. He's in his 40s. He's reached a point in his life where his mortality suddenly becomes a very fucking real thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he realizes that he's an abject failure. He's got nothing to show for the life that he's fucking wasted so far.
True.
Yeah.
The only thing he has to show for it is this what little image that he's got. He's got no legacy. He's got nothing that's gonna, when he's dead, he will be forgotten. And he knows that.
100%.
And
if he doesn't turn shit around, then that's how it's going to turn out.
It's that existential crisis that's been slowly creeping up on him for the last several years.
Yeah, just like the regression of his hairline, it's been slowly creeping up his.
He's at a point now where it's a daunting task to turn your life around. He probably figures, oh fuck it, I'll be dead in 15 years. It ain't worth the time and effort. I'm just gonna coast along, drink my beer, and fuck you guys.
Yeah. And smoke the cigars, the big brown dicks.
Because
Nobody wants to hang out with that guy at the bar.
Yeah, everything else in his life has failed so far. Why would trying to change it be any different?
And I think Fit and Curvy shares the same sentiment. Unlike Mango, get the fuck out of here. Fit and Curvy shares the same sentiment that everybody on this panel shares. I just want to have a conversation with you, dude.
Yeah, I would actually at some point like to have a conversation with a guy, not to fucking, talk about his stupid bullshit beliefs, but why he acts the way he does and what the fuck, what are his motivations? What's his outlook?
All right, you know what, Heon? If you come to Dave with like a set of decent questions or like topics you want to ask him about, I will like go on there on one of these Sunday panels and I will like vouch for you and give you the floor to like have a conversation with him. I can do that with Fit too. I would love to see I would love to see Dave talk to someone who self-identifies as a feminist. You know,
like
it's wild.
The thing is, Dave has said before that I was more than welcome on his channel anytime. Granted, he deleted the stream. But he said that I was welcome on at any time to talk about our problems. And he was like, I bet I could outdrink you. And, I was like, you know what, Dave? Sure. I will come on. We can drink. We'll go drink for drink. And we can talk about our problems. And he deleted the stream. Like, I'm still
honestly,
willing to, like, sit down and talk to him.
Honestly, Mango should actually get the foot, her foot in the door.
Yeah,
Mango
should be the first one that we get in there.
Yeah. Plus, it's going to take me a while to think of fucking questions, especially with with this bronchitis shit I got going on.
Oh yeah, it's hard to think with bronchitis, I'm sure. Anyway,
Space AIDS is even worse.
Yeah, I was gonna make that that joke earlier that I didn't say. I'm gonna say it anyway, just for the the sake of getting it out there. But I was gonna say I like you better with the bronchitis.
Oh fuck you! I still have it, dickhead.
Maybe that's why I still like you a bit. All right, let's see Dave's fucking inebriated apology.
4 of us, but whatever.
Yeah.
I tell you, for 95% of the time we've known each other, you've always been cool with me. I've always been cool with you. And if you felt hurt by me lumping you in with that shit, then yes, I do actually apologize.
See how difficult that was for him to do? I mean,
yeah, that was a little bit of a struggle.
Yeah, but
that was a bit of a strain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think it was more he couldn't formulate the words.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe it's just because he's inebriated off his ass.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
And
all right.
I am actually sorry that I hurt your feelings. I really am. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Again, you seen tonight. You were on tonight, I believe. So no, if I hurt your feelings, I apologize.
I appreciate that, but it's not even so much that I just want to point this out to you because I feel like there's been like a lot of misconceptions here, and I don't want you to hold me to the standard where you're like, I don't consider you a friend, but I want you to treat me like one. That's why I'm asking you. It's like either we are or we aren't, man. All right, yeah. There's more context here. I do want to show one more thing though, because he went from apologizing to me in what seemed like a fairly sincere apology for what it was. If inebriated as it may be, that seems fairly sincere, right?
Mm-hmm.
Later into the stream, he tries to ban me. I'm not kidding.
Oh.
He tries to ban me later into the stream. So let's take a look at that right quick, and then we'll move on to another thing.
That's what I said earlier.
Now you know the feeling.
Oh, yes, I do. I know what it means to be living. What's up, Petty Patty? Hope you're doing well. All right. This is a very ironic part. Dave starts doing a pot to kettle situation.
Something that doesn't turn into bickering.
No, you don't want to have a conversation. Skull it.
Did you hear that?
No, I didn't.
He referred to
Did he call
Iron
him
Gullet.
Iron Skullet?
He referred to Iron Gullet as Iron Skullet. Yes.
That's what I said earlier. I just wanted to have a conversation.
Well, something that doesn't turn into bickering.
No, you don't want to have a conversation. Skull it.
The Iron Skullet, yeah.
The Iron
Skullet.
He's saying that
Please.
someone else has a skullet. That is fucking hilarious. That look,
I
that is
love
some of
that
the most unaware, like
Skullet, the best a man can get.
yeah, man. Iron Skullet.
Bro, come on. You can't call me Iron Skull, dude.
I'm not gonna stand
You don't want to have a conversation.
I'm not gonna
I'd love to have a conversation with you where you don't yell and scream.
I wanted to make a joke about it so bad, but I was trying to not ruin the apology that he gave me.
I think you were just laughing really hard.
Yeah,
That was fucking hilarious.
No, you didn't.
It's just fucking funny. It was for laughs. It was a giggle, you know. Yeah, it was a
Except
shit show.
one of you is gonna have to go because of it. Ain't that a bitch?
What do you mean?
What are you talking about?
Channel name.
One of you is gonna have to go because I'm not gonna have.
Context for this is he's literally just mad because we were calling Power Falcon Pooter Falcon.
Yeah.
And Power Falcon doesn't care, by the way. He even stayed in this stream. I don't care personally. But he was being a kiss ass and being like, but Dave decrees. So. It's like I'm not gonna I don't want to honor that shit if fucking he doesn't care.
Yeah.
If Dave's the one getting offended on someone, I don't care if someone else is offended on their behalf. I'm gonna call someone what I want to call them, and if they don't want me to call them that, then I won't call them that. But if they don't care, then I'm gonna continue to do that. Like I don't care what some fucking third party is. It's like that meme where it's like I consent. Hey, aren't you forgetting someone else? It's like no, I'm not. I don't care about what Dave has to say on the fucking situation. He's not my God. He's not Jesus. I don't give two fucks about what his opinion is on anything.
One of my longtime fans insulted and made fun of because of this. One of you is gonna have to.
Dude,
go.
he's not just a fan. He's a fucking nut hanger.
He's a
Power
ball.
Falcon.
He is a premier ball washer.
He doesn't have an original thought of his own, or barely. There's like been one or two times they've disagreed with Dave. I'll give him credit for that, but like it's so rare.
I thought you were ending the stream anyway.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm ending with one of you being permabanned.
You just gave me an apology earlier. Why the fuck are you gonna do that shit?
All right, Underhaven, rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors. All right.
Jump, can, pull.
All right. The rest, the remainder of this clip is literally just us trolling Dave with the rock, paper, scissors gag. It's pretty great. Yeah. Neither of us on camera, so we're just gonna have to use like.
I'll use the honor system.
Yeah, the honor system. All right.
All right.
Rock,
paper, scissors.
Scissors.
You first.
It doesn't
All right.
matter. It doesn't matter.
Wait, he doesn't know the difference between eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, he was.
Wow.
I did not even realize that while editing. Yeah, he was like eeny.
You sure scrambled him up a bit.
Yeah.
Let me hear that one more again. I didn't realize he did that even while editing this. Damn.
I'll use the honor system.
Yeah, the honor system. All right.
All right.
Rock.
Eeny.
Paper.
Eeny. Oh my. I didn't pick that up. Jesus.
I understand. He's just like going between the two of you guys and being like, "Oh, who am I gonna ban?" But it just, bro.
Oh, okay.
It sounds so hilarious over the rock paper scissors that's happening.
I know it does. Yeah.
Dave, take the fedora out of your hat. Don't chew with your mouth full, and that steak is not a cook. Okay.
Scissors.
You meanie. Well, Dave thinks I'm a meanie. Confirmed.
It doesn't
All right.
matter. It doesn't matter.
I got
when you-
paper.
It doesn't matter.
I got scissors. Sorry.
It
Damn it.
doesn't.
Underhaven's
Man. Dave gets so mad about this too. It's like, I'm sorry, I got paper. It's like, I don't know what to say.
You gotta go.
It doesn't matter.
It's over for me, fellas.
It's Jover.
Yeah, but I got paper.
Yeah, but I got paper.
I did. All right. Well,
What do you think they played before they invented paper and scissors? Was it just rock, rock, rock?
wow, must have been the meta back then. Must have been so stale. Yeah, but I got paper.
Wouldn't you know?
Wow.
Yeah, but I ain't saying.
Well,
back when nickel was a nickel, yeah.
Back when they picked up nickel off the ground.
Oh man. He's about to say something really fucking insulting here. Give this a listen.
Dave insulting?
Sexist shit has to go.
I love you.
Sorry, go ahead.
He called y'all
All right.
sacks of shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Too sorry, said sexist shit has to go.
Can we get some projectors in the chat?
He was just telling me
Definite
earlier how
projection.
he was just telling me earlier how he considered me to be a friend with a bullet to his fucking head, but now he's calling me a sorry, sad sack of shit. Like Jesus Christ, the inconsistency on this man.
You got paper.
Yeah, I did get paper. I did get paper. That dude, he's just mad because I got paper.
Oh
Dude,
shit!
just mad 'cause I got
Underhaven got that paper.
Yeah.
Fucking make it rain.
Lizard, no.
I don't have any cats.
Yeah, no,
Can't do that.
no.
Nope.
Oh my
No.
god.
Nobody tells me no. I am a Sigma male. Sorry,
Oh my god.
I was being facetious. I can't say that in all seriousness.
Yeah, I know. It must have felt dirty even just saying that as a joke. Like
Yeah, that didn't.
Yeah.
That didn't bode
I
well,
might
right?
have to go take a walk.
a whiz, maybe.
Take it the
Don't
whiz.
whiz on the electric fence.
Why not?
Because
No,
when I
really,
was young
genuinely.
and I had no sense, I went and pissed on an electric fence. Burned my hair and curled my balls and damn near shit my overalls.
Oh my god.
That's great. That's great.
All right. Yeah, all right, that's the moment of the show.
Back in his day, electric fences were powered by kites with a key on them.
Oh my god. Also, I think we're gonna call it as a show there. There is some other content, but I might do a Wednesday show this week. So
Wednesday.
Ooh.
yeah. Because I want to reply to one of Swegta's critics, but I feel like I'm too tired to do that justice. I feel like 2 hours and 20 minutes is a good time to wrap this.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll go through the before actually, since we're going through, I'll just let Mango talk first and give her whole spiel. So go ahead.
Woo.
Yeah,
Okay.
please do
So-
check out.
Tiny spiel. There are links there. If you click those, then you can help Small Human and I stay afloat until I get paid on Friday. All money that I get will go towards important things like food and pull-ups and potential medicine in case Small Human gets sick, because it is going to be cold as shit. It is cold as shit right now. It's very important. So if you could help out with that, that would be fantastic. Also, if you would like to receive content in exchange for helping me out, tomorrow morning before brunch, I will be doing stupid morning bullshit. So yeah.
All right. Lizard, go ahead and give your final thoughts.
Yeah. So tomorrow, I'm gonna be doing brunch a little earlier. I'm gonna be doing it 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys want to, I guess lose a little bit of weight and just like not have to eat breakfast, go ahead and join brunch. It's gonna be fun. Don't worry. We have a lot of great wonderful food to go through. Just a madam. Gordon Ramsay kitchen nightmares. Except, I don't have the budget. So, yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'll put the links out on Discord. Check out Security Monitor Lizard on YouTube, and it's a great time. Honestly, it is a fantastic time. We just hang out, and
It's always
do
a
all
fun
kinds of
morning.
things. Yes, it is. And a lot of people tend to show up late. Keon.
You blow me.
Anyway, so hey, Lucifer Almighty, I'm sorry you got here at the cheek end of our fucking podcast, but don't worry, I'll be doing the timestamps immediately after the show ends, so everyone can go check out that if you arrived late. All right, Mud.
If you want to bind again together your cheek ends, ask your doctor about colostomy bags.
Oh my God. All right, Mud.
Somebody.
Mud, you got anything coming up you want to talk about?
Yes, I do. You're going to want to join me Tuesday, 6:30 Central Time for my usual show. I will be unveiling and putting once more on display my magnificent cock. He's been out of the limelight for a while and had a little cosmetic procedure done. He's starting to show a little bit of wear and tear from all them years of being constantly exposed and hanging out in all kinds of weather. So need a little bit of brushing up. So you're going to want to come and see my magnificent cock in all its refound glory.
You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. Come for the cock.
Stay for the cock.
All right. Keon, anything you want to say before we wrap this shit up?
As usual, you will find me here. You will also find me in the chat at Mangoes or in Lizard's chat or damn near everywhere else.
Big, long way of saying nothing. All right. Well,
all them
I'll
words
show you a
to
big,
say
long
nothing.
way of saying nothing.
Yeah, I heard words,
hey.
but words were heard, but I didn't actually hear you say anything. Anyway.
OnlyFans gold.
Oh man. No, it's all right. Thanks everyone who watched. Drop a like if you like this shit. Check out Mango's links once more if you can help her out. It would mean a whole lot. And yeah, we're gonna be doing stuff tomorrow. I will try to be on the stream tomorrow. And thank you guys very much for watching and keeping this show alive. It's because of you guys that we keep doing this shit, and I really appreciate every single one of you. You guys are badass and much appreciated. Also, check out fucking Underhaven Gold. Subscribe to Underhaven Gold. I'm fucking serious. Go check out Underhaven Gold.